Um, as we left off last time, you guys were successfully, or so you think, able to slip away from Barn.
Don't do that. Don't do that to me.
You ran back to your inn and laid low for, I think it's 2 days at this point. Finish off the day, yeah. And pretty much just try to come up with a plan of what to do next. You have no pressing matters. After talking with Roderick, he recommended finding something to probably get you out of the city, because even though you might stay here, you're free for the time being. You have a ship waiting that will take you anywhere that you request. And you were pretty much... We left off falling asleep the night before you guys said you were going to leave, but you can do anything. But you wake up in the Ocean's Relief. The day is yours. What are you guys doing?
When I wake up, I'll cast Sending. Saying those 25 words. Let's see what they are.
Let me scroll up and find them. I
accent.
found them. I'm just going to repost them.
Hey, it's Delilah. Are you in the material plane? Are you safe? Where can I find you? You can respond to this message. Love you.
What's it like in New York City? Oh, wait.
Hey,
I'll tell you what it's like in New York City.
it's Dahlia. Sorry. Hey, it's Dahlia.
Let me
Hey,
open
it's
up.
Dolly Parton. Come to Dollywood.
And who is this
Bro,
to?
Dollywood's lit, okay?
I've never been, but I'll take your word for it.
And
I'm
it's
not big on amusement parks anyway, so
This is not an amusement park. This is a theme park.
whatever.
Sphinx doesn't even live in Tennessee. They can confirm Dollywood slaps.
Also, to clarify, because I saw chat, I'm not gay. Alright.
Who are you sending that to?
I'll send it to Chris. No, I'll send it to Chris's mom.
Okay.
And just to clarify, not Mistress's mom, Chris's mom.
Nice. Like her actual mom, or like the one who raised her?
One who raised her.
Cool. It's
Are we
Paul.
unlocking more about Chris's backstory? Was Chris adopted?
Yes, kind of.
She was raised by her grandparents.
She was raised by her
Yes.
grandparents.
If you send it to her mother, you get the same end that you finished off the last series with. The last session with. No reply.
No reply?
No reply
Even
to her.
the day after?
Even the day after.
Weird.
You
Alright.
pooping?
Alright. I'll go back to bed and never wake up.
How am I in Discord when Discord isn't loaded on my computer? This happens pretty regularly.
It's wild. I'll just go downstairs for breakfast.
I'll make breakfast. What am I making? That's a good question.
I will eat
Uh-huh.
breakfast.
I will eat what she makes.
I'm going to
Oh
make.
my gosh, it's poisoned.
I will eat breakfast. I'd like everyone to meet my girlfriend breakfast.
Well.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck
do
this day up. Be
breakfast.
my girlfriend this day up.
Let's make sweet potato soup. Because the last time I cooked from home,
Did you
that
say
turned out well.
sweet potato soup?
Yes. That is a recipe I have. Do not judge me.
I'm not
this
judging.
one
I'm
can
just
be
questioning.
absolutely garbage. Yeah. I made soup. It did a pass? No. I made soup.
You made baby food.
It's sour potato soup.
This is baby food.
How is that possible? Alright, you guys, while we're eating this baby food. What's the plans for today? I have to go pick up some stuff from Scribe's Heaven.
Yeah. Was that for your soup, Chris?
That was for my soup, Jake.
It ain't
DM.
horrible. Sorry, I've been finding my notes for things. Technically, it's not. It's not
I shifted.
great, guys, but it's not horrible. You missed the DC by 1, so.
Yeah. Let me just
Actually,
go
I'll
back
get
to
to
sweet
voice
potato
die.
casserole for breakfast.
I
Get
mean,
that 28.
I think next time you make sweet potatoes, you should just do like roasted sweet potatoes.
Or like sweet potato, like baked loaded sweet potato with cinnamon sugar and like whipped cream or some shit.
Some marshmallows in there.
I like how the pork chop
Ooh.
still sits in there as question marks because you've never actually successfully made pork chops.
Right?
Pork chops don't actually exist in this world.
Yeah, there's no such
Just
thing as
not yet.
pig.
They don't
therefore-
exist.
Whoops.
No such thing as tacos in the Adventure Time until the spoilers.
True.
I won't.
Well, you keep typing these
Ow.
things, I'm gonna have to get a face cam of you saying them.
How?
Oh yeah, that is the next step. Is Bo
yeah,
saying them himself.
You buy me a
I'd
face
die for
cam.
That would be great.
I will send you a.
Don't
face
tempt me. Amazon is a thing, and I know your address.
I'll ask the party what we want to do. What do we want to do? Character voice.
What are we doing?
I would still like to visit those volcanoes, but you guys seem to think that there's no point in going there. So
It's not time for us to go there. I think we need to go back to Nicodranas.
For what exactly? I agree. I think Nicodranas.
Well, because Val has people down there that he needs to see and talk to.
Alright.
I would like to go back and check on Lily as soon as we can,
Correct.
just because I feel responsible.
Mhm.
Trey, you're echoing like a mad lad, by the way.
Yeah.
That's because Chris isn't muted. Chris, are you muted?
Yeah.
I should not be echoing anymore.
You're not. God damn it.
Anymore. What if I just put like a voice mod on that?
But I'm only going to say the last two words of it every time. Every time.
Sphinx, we have an UU campaign, it's just we don't speak in UU.
It's literally, yeah. Well, sometimes we do.
No, maybe
Okay.
that. We should do that for a
Catch us
donation
on a
goal one
good
time.
day.
If we hit the donation goal, we'll do a session of UU in
An
UU speak.
entire session. Oh, that would.
Oh
I'd
my
hate
God.
myself. I'd hate myself.
I would hate that so much. We would have to do like a
3.5
short session. I could not do 3 hours of it.
I could do 3 hours of Uwu.
No, we could do 3 hours of heavy combat with very little roleplay.
I could do 3 hours of Uwu. Well, you have to announce all your. It's not just character voice. Your regular voice.
I guess
has to
what
be
Just
Uwu.
your
would
regular
pack.
voice. I will.
There's a
I can do it as long as
25
I'm not
hit.
echoing.
I shoot the BBEG.
Swice would like to wage.
I would like to wage.
I would like to wage.
I would like to bonus.
As an action sword.
Angry.
I would like to Rolf to bite pillow.
Oh no! It was just before the VOD. Now it's gonna be in the VOD. All right. Yeah. Going to Nicodranas would be good. I have some things to look into there as well. I do need to head to the Scribes Heaven to get like some magic paper.
It's fine, but we already have free passage there, but we just need to leave ASAP.
By tonight.
But
Yeah.
tonight.
Your ride was holding off for 2 full days, and I believe this is the second day.
So right after we're done doing that. By the way, Mistress, do you need any spell components like gems or things or diamonds?
You're making me talk.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, my character's asking you.
Yes. No, I should be okay.
All right. I also do need.
I think you mean no. I should be alright. Oh fuck! I can't even
Russian.
try to do an Irish accent.
You know, I should be all right.
I should be alright. Yeah, I'm okay.
At the Scribes Heaven last time when we went there, were they selling? I know they were selling focuses. Were they selling spell components as well, like simple, like common spell components, like gold dust?
Oh yeah, that and yeah, they would have that.
Do we have some, like a present for Lily?
Multiple.
Yes. Yeah.
Multiple people have DM'd me.
2 dragon bone daggers.
Multiple people have DM'd me about picking up things for Lily. Nobody said it out loud.
Just to tell you, Jake, I didn't end up getting that thing for Lily because I did the math early after last session to make all the things I want to make and how much gold how much paper that would cost. I would like to go to Scribe's Heaven and buy 725 gold pieces worth of magic paper.
Okay.
A lot of paper.
It's a good amount of paper.
We're about to have a couple of days on sea, so...
And then, so I'll have time to do stuff. That's so exciting. And then after that, let me minus it from my thing. I'd like to buy 125 gold pieces worth of gold dust.
Easily doable.
And that's really all I have to do. Also, could someone give me 2 silver?
I would, but I have literally 0 money. Wait, no, I might have money on Exa. Sorry, I don't have any money on Toes.
Really?
Yes, I will give you 2 silver.
Thank you. It's just to make this even. Thank you so much. It was really...
I do have money on Exa. I don't have any money on Toes.
All right. And then 45. That would 40. And then 125. So I have barely anything left. Whoa.
So does the rest of the party.
Oh man. The life of a wizard. My wallet.
I mean, speaking of money, and we have a day to burn, I have a bag of drugs that I need to sell.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
You can do that.
Cool.
Send me, where did we leave that? Like, how much do you have?
It's 15 doses, mostly pristine, of Nakua. And I
Yeah,
was told it was roughly 525 gold
total.
worth.
Yeah. Reselling with your connections here, I'd say you could probably get like... Are you trying to sell it to people who would buy it or sell it to like a dealer? Are you trying to offload it all at once or are you trying to be shady?
I will try to sell it to users to start with, just to see how easily I can offload it. And if it's not going well, I'll just dump it all on a dealer for a cheaper price.
Yeah, so make a generalized charisma check, just because like how approachable and trustworthy you seem for people to buy a legal substance off of you. You sell about like 50 gold worth of it to like users, which would leave you with like 500 left, right?
You told me it was 525.
525.
That's what I wrote down.
Yeah, so 475 left. I just forget because that was so long ago. I don't know where to even look for those notes.
I've been carrying this around for a minute.
Broken Bank was like 15 episodes ago, so yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll have 475 left. Finding a dealer isn't hard with your connections either. Like, you just know shady places where people actually sell. You could offload that 475 for like 400 to a dealer.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So 450 out of the 525, which isn't bad.
No, I'll take it.
So we hunt also while we travel. I have a lot of meat that I don't necessarily want anymore. Can I can I offload some of this giant ape meat?
How much? Where's your bag of colding?
It's at max.
Yeah, it is. Well, probably just below max with all the stuff you've been making, but basically.
I have 250 pounds of giant ape meat.
If you go to the market here, we're gonna base this off of ration prices.
Something to get rid of this giant ape meat that I don't even want to cook with, or feed it to the bear that is now judging me for what I do to it.
Now that this bear is sentient, can we convince it to be a vegetarian?
No, it's an omnivore. I mean, you can try. You can certainly try. But...
Like, now it can complain about the food that we give it.
You're right, but it also is the bear that was happily dangling onto the elk that Chris was carrying in her mouth as a bear. So... God... Ration prices. I don't want to pull out my...
5 silver a pack. Yeah.
Why didn't I look in D&D Beyond? That would have been so much easier. Rations, 5 silver a pack. 250. Calculator time. Oh, you can offload all of that for I'd say like 70 gold. It's
Sure.
a lot of meat, and it's
Yeah.
giant ape, so it's a little bit like there's probably some, you probably get robbed on the pricing. The person you sell it to knows that they can sell it to some like higher end restaurant that will serve it as like a delicacy.
Ew. No.
Hey, rich people eat weird shit.
I know. I just want it
Oh.
gone.
You know, we never did sell our dragon bits either.
No, and
We find a dragon bit seller. The dragon bits I have are already turned into scrimshaw.
No, I've
Yeah,
got all the scales, teeth, and the horn.
yeah.
I've got it all. I've got prices next to it. We just need to
Can you send that to me?
just send you a screenshot.
Yeah. I should probably make like a quick guide to notes that I need to keep. There we go.
Explorer's Guide to.
What is
That's
this
like-
in?
It's my D&D Beyond inventory.
Oh, nice.
So that's price per.
Yeah. Hey, thank you for the follow, Shark Lover.
Hey. We too love sharks. And corals.
Hey, here on this stream, we love sharks. Ding.
We just haven't had anywhere to dump it yet.
What about
So
what?
I could
What?
find a
chance.
place. Molly
Make an investigation check
has
with
one.
advantage because somebody would be helping you.
Sweet. Less sweet.
Yeah.
Why do I roll for things? Why do I ever roll for things?
Because you're the one that takes the lead sometimes. So there's a lot of shops in Port Damali. Like, by the map standard, a lot of fucking shops. So, trying to find one that specifically deals in dragon parts of that nature isn't possible for you, but you do remember that,
Can I
like...
recommend a shop that I might have seen.
Well, with all of you working together, you'd remember that, like, hey, dragon parts, magic shops might buy these. So while you won't go to somewhere that's going to give you full price for, like, knowing how to use them, going to Scribe's Heaven or
Arcane Anomaly.
Arcane Anomaly or one of those, you'll be able to offload them at, like, 75% the price.
Probably not cold, bro.
I was
You-
thinking of Grab 7 originally, to be honest.
yeah.
Soul was on there, so
So let me do math.
that's some kind of black market dealer.
It's Serenity.
Is it 120 per Young Dreams Dragon, or is that total?
No, I think that's per scale. Hang on.
Give me 1 second to look up the book Chris gave me.
Well, I mean, it would make sense because the young blue dragon scales are 60 for 4, and then it's 8 for 120, so it would be
It makes sense that it was
the
the
whole
combined.
bundle would
Yeah.
be 120.
Yeah, because I don't.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Okay, so back to this.
Oh, I just read your message. Your sending message. You pooping? I just saw it.
So that would be.
Why the horn's only 48 though? That's weird. But you did give me all these because we talked about it on stream one day.
Yeah, I know. I think I did the totals because that makes more sense. And all of these are, yeah. Okay, so the young... Okay, we already used the scrimshaw ones. So the total would be... That is not the correct total. I did not...
Like, 228. If we're getting 75% cut.
Yeah, 228. We'll go with that. Hey! Thank you for the donation to
Hey.
the charity.
And
Thank you.
Hey,
We do.
We
you.
do. Thank you for that.
it worked.
We
and it
We
worked.
won't-
I knew
As
it
a
worked.
celebration, we won't even uwu.
It's Wii U.
Unheard of.
Wii U.
It's Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U. Oh no, they're coming! Wii U, Wii U, Wii U. They found us. They found us.
Terrible.
So you get the 288 or the number you just said. You get that.
228.
Thank you.
Which is 45.6 gold apiece.
So 45 gold, 6 silver apiece. Is there anything else anybody would like to do here? Who is managing the newly sentient bear that apparently sounds like Corpse Husband?
Me.
Oh God, me.
Oh, I forgot that I gave him fucking Corpse's voice.
You did. Which
That's
means
fine.
not only do you have
I
to...
can reliably do that voice.
And yeah, but there's going to be
It's annoying,
instances...
but it's not hard to do.
There's going to be instances where I have to do it because you're going to ask it something that I'm going to have to answer.
I think of his voice. I think of that one line in his song.
Yeah.
Fuck me like you hate me.
Fuck me. Corpse. What? Fucking song is that?
E-girls are ruining my life.
Hey.
Jinx, you owe me a soda. Actually, no, you owe me a pub sub.
Hell yeah. Bruh, if you can hook the homies up with some pub subs.
Anything else anybody wants to do? I'm guessing Exa is handling Callisto. That only speaks Sylvan.
I mean, I have a necklace of...
I know.
I think X is just gonna have to learn Sylvan.
This is true. You can learn a language in a downtime, probably. Xanathars, does it say something about that?
You can learn bear commands in Sylvan during a downtime.
Well, I don't want to command him. I want to have conversations with him.
Yeah, exactly.
He's our friend.
You
He's
have to
not
go
our
to a
pet.
Sylvan class. I don't know if Mistress would be the best one to teach a Sylvan class.
I will say,
but-
because it has become
Excuse
sentient, it has now started, without being trained, it has now started using, like, going to the bathroom in the right areas and not just chewing things up, because it now knows decency.
Gosh. It's
I
learned
hope
social norms. It's
Intelligence
not...
Mistress doesn't poop on the floor.
What? It's chaotic neutral. It knows social norms, but is a rebel.
But that being
Yeah,
said,
it just doesn't care.
if you piss it off, it still might shit in your bed.
True, like people.
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
How did I guess?
I'm not, thank God.
So, Val, you sold your drugs and your other things. That's probably...
Drugs and other things.
And dragon parts. I blanked. Your...
You know,
I
the
love
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Things.
Then...
Like you had more shady shit to do.
Drugs.
That's
and
probably going to take up most of your day, just because of how big Port Tamale is.
Cool.
But if you want to do one or two other things, we can talk about it. Mistress, anything you'd like to do today?
Try to teach Callisto how to shake hands.
Very easily done.
Enough, yeah.
He's... there's no more really animal...
To sit on his back legs, kind of like Trinket does, and then like shake hands.
Yeah, no,
Like
I mean...
real bears do.
It's not so much... He's very... Like, one, he's charmed by you at the moment, so...
Yes.
Getting him to do things is very easy. Two, he is now intelligent and can convey conversation enough to where... Explaining why these would be good things to know is... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I should need to, like, know how to look presentable. So any basic things that you want to say you teach him today, you can easily do over the span of the day. Whether it's sitting back and shaking hands, standing on his hind legs. I don't think we can teach him balancing on a unicycle today.
Oh, maybe in the
Ball.
future.
Or yoga ball.
One, you'd have to invent those two things, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh gosh, this is gonna be fun when we take Callisto back to Lily.
I've been looking
Hello,
forward
Lily.
to it.
Hello.
Shakes hands.
Hello, Lily. How's it going?
And only if you had let...
It
If
is
only...
good to see you with my sentient eyes.
But Callisto can't speak to Lily because he only knows
True.
Sylvan.
I mean, you don't know. Lily might know Sylvan.
I
Yeah.
do know, actually. She has a
She's
character
smart
sheet.
Girl. She's a smart girl.
She had who were her adopted family?
She had tutors.
She has multiple tutors,
We're
actually.
dwarves.
What's her dwarves? Her second language dwarvish.
Not yet. She's only been with them for 2 months.
To be tutored in Sylvan.
Listen,
Ooh,
we
she
are
is
teaching
a
her to be an
child.
arcane trickster rogue, which means we're doing the rogue part, and she has a high elf wizard teacher.
Listen, to the very
Disgrunt.
To the gruntled.
begrudging
To the grundle of
lord who you saved his life, so he's doing all of this for you. He has hired multiple tutors to teach her not only to fight, because apparently she needed to fight, but also to try and learn magic.
to magic.
Yeah.
You can read all about this in Tales of the Wildemount. Tales from Wildemount. Regardless, it's in the server.
Oh my
Discord. We have a
God.
Discord.
We have a
Dude,
Discord?
Yeah.
Oh
What are you guys doing?
gosh.
I would like to try and find my sister before we leave, if at all possible.
No, that's fair enough. That's easy enough. You're already in the shopping district, so you can check by the shop.
I really don't want to check by the shop. I'm not gonna lie.
I know you don't, but
I'm just gonna go to Cord's temple, and if she's not there, I'm gonna tell Roderick to leave a message.
Wait,
Roderick
you
is not
want
at the
me to
temple.
go to the shop and go grab your sister?
No,
Okay.
I don't want anyone going to the shop.
That was Chris going, I can get a detail of his family?
I could get a detail of the shop. I just like backgrounds.
Thanks for checking us out, and thanks for the donation too.
Thank
Hey.
you.
It's good. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Vita Sam.
Did you say Roderick wasn't in?
No, Roderick is not in the temple.
That's cool. I'll just get Soul to send her a message later.
I was peeing while people were leaving. My peeps.
Peeps.
Aladim, is there anything you'd like to do today?
No.
Okay. So, with that, I believe anything you guys would want to do is done, unless you want to have Soul send Roderick the message midday.
Nah, I'll send it when we're on the ship.
Oh, when we're on the ship? Alright.
So, you guys go to the dock you were told to, and you see a very nondescript ship. You probably walk past it twice before you realize that, oh shit, that is the ship that we were going for. Just a normal oak hull, blue sails, and you just see the crew kind of lying about, and eventually one of them recognizes that you are to be there and waves at you and tells you to come on board. It's pretty easy to get on. This ship looks painfully plain, like it's designed to not stand out. Once you board the ship, you are met by a small gnomish man who, ginger hair and a little bit of, very little bit of a scruff at the bottom of his chin. And he introduces himself as the captain.
What's his name?
Captain Redbeard. I'm
Oh,
Captain
that's
Redbeard.
perfect.
I take it you are the people that Roderick asked me to ferry away.
Yes, sir.
Good. Do we have a destination?
Nicodranas.
Easy enough. It will take us about 5 days to get there, if that's... Well, I mean, doesn't matter if you're fine with it. It's as fast as we can go. Are we ready to set sail, or do you have anything else? This would probably be about, like, 5 p.m. with all the things you guys did. So, sun's starting to set, but you still have a little bit left. Probably like 2 or 3 hours left of sunlight.
No, we're all good.
I think I'm ready to go.
Okay. Other passengers below deck, so you shall set off. And he'll start yelling commands to the rest of the ship and be like, there's 3 cabins below stairs that are below deck that you can all make your own. No cargo this ship. We're just doing this as a favor. And Val, you do... Something in the back of your head says you recognize this man, but you can't place where.
I know this won't work, but can I roll a history check?
You can. To see if you can try and, like, pull on that string.
Holy shit. I rolled higher than a 10.
Oh.
Surprising.
After
Yeah, no.
a little bit, like as they're doing the ships, and you're like, "Fuck, I do recognize this ship. This is the ship that your crew used to get into Port de Mali. The ferry ship that would bring people
Yeah.
from open sea to into port. So like you never interacted with this man, but you've seen him and his crew here and there as like when
Yeah.
the rest of the crew left. But you all set out onto sea. It's probably about 5:45 by the time that they actually get permission to leave the docks and everything set up, but it will be 5 days of travel. We can finally
Help with
use.
dinner.
Yes, you can. Let me switch to this. Oh, guess what? I never deleted.
What's up? All them circles?
Yeah, I was talking to. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oops. Okay. So you guys are currently. Let me make sure this is correct. You guys are currently in Port de Mali.
Mhm.
It is 5 days travel through the Motherside Reef to go to Nicodranas. Is there anything you guys would if you'd like to help with recipes, there is just some basic soup being served tonight, but you can definitely help cook it if you'd like.
Wisdom.
Um,
Hey, not bad. 16.
You help. You don't learn any new recipes. I think you already know chicken soup. Yeah, you already
Yes.
do. So you get your XP, but no actual recipe learned. Soup's very standard on a ship. You're all used to it by this point from all the times you have been on and out. Trying to see how long it would be to go around the reef. It's about the same distance.
what about through the aisles? Just ram our boat in the aisles.
Well, the Isles are
What are they?
70 miles long, basically. So that would be how many days of strength checks to push a boat over an island?
Yeah. Easy, don't worry. What
Val.
are in those aisles? Would Val know?
I don't know,
I'll ask
Val.
him as we're passing them.
Well,
What's on the 200 hours?
yeah, do you know?
I can tell you as soon as I'm done trying to write this 25
Word sending message?
word message. Yeah.
As you guys go below deck, in searching the rooms, you do find another passenger on deck.
Okay.
A familiar turtle. You do see that Roderick is actually on the ship here.
What's up, dude?
Sneaky bastard.
He'll just nod to all of you like, hi. He's...
Are you coming with us?
I have some business in Nicodranas for the Temple of Cord. This was my ship taken originally that I included you as passengers. Basically explaining that like this ship was already booked for him to take to Nicodranas on this date, but he was just gonna find another ship if need be if you guys needed a quicker escape. But it's how he.
Oh,
But that's why he.
What the heck?
Hop on. He basically like the 2 days was the day he needed to leave, so that's why he said he'd hold it for 2 more.
Is this why you wanted us to go to Nicodranas?
No, I would have taken you anywhere and then redirected the ship myself. But goals align, so things happen.
he's a very pragmatic bastard.
6 steps ahead.
I take
Yeah.
a look at the map and I'm like, do you know it's in the Twin World Isles?
Fucking Did you open
I
it up, or
take
do
the
I have to
book.
go open it up?
Add a
No,
book.
I've got it.
Reading Rainbow. Wait, a book.
It's nothing. Honestly, it hasn't really been touched. Back when the Concord was formed, the native Kinal who lived there demanded autonomy, so to speak. They basically asked not to be messed with, and no one has. One of the few things that the Concord and the Revelry have ever agreed upon.
That's very cool.
Basically, it's a city-state inside of a giant nation that just is independent.
It's very
It's
cool. It's the
sacred.
Vatican.
It's sacred to the Kinal. Very pretty, a lot of natural resources. You can go there. They're not violent, but
Oh.
they claim spirits abound in the jungles, and
Spirits abound.
I believe that's where the, like, out of context, I believe that's where the last temple to Ukatoa is.
I think so.
Yeah. Just, I'm pretty sure, because they never told us a location.
No, but I think it's there.
Yeah, same.
Let's do it. Let's go there.
But yeah,
All right.
basically it's a bunch of high cliffs and jungle and natural resources, and not really what's the word? Settled at all.
Guys, I just realized something.
What's up?
What's up?
The eye from the beginning of this campaign, is that the eye Avantika has?
Yeah.
Because you give it to 3 earrings, who then goes and sells it on Revelry, or on Dark Toe, and she just says she has acquired it through that. Huh. I know most of you don't get that, but that just hit me. I'm sorry.
No, you're probably right.
Yeah.
A tie-in, a little tie-in to the campaign.
How about that?
There's probably a bunch of tie-ins. Like if that, like, oh, I'm gonna be doing some googling tonight.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Anything anybody would like to do tonight? Roderick does keep to himself, but if any of you approach him, he will answer questions. He just kind of seems to be enjoying himself back on the open water.
I'd like to. It's probably been I've probably asked X about it, but it's been so long. X, that ship that we found, that was your, kind of people ship?
Yes, it was an experiment that went poorly, shall we say. Well, we assume it went poorly. We never heard from anyone.
When you say your people, you said you were kind of floating in a space before this? Or like, kind of nowhere before this?
Yes. I was, like a... what do you call them? Sort of like a ghost? I had thought, but no body.
And your people were like this as well?
Yes. Most of them.
It was like a group of these sort of apparitions. And so when your people see it necessary, they send you down to a body. You are an agent of this. What'd you call it? Typhoon?
The Typhon group. Yes. Why am I doing the incorrect exit voice? The reason is because I have to lean really close into my laptop to do the correct voice. Yes, an agent of the Typhon group.
The Typhoon group. A failed experiment. And you don't know where that other place was in regards to Wildemount or Alexandria?
That other place? What? What do you mean?
Like where you were before?
Oh, no. I don't know where it is.
Just curious. I noticed some runes on the ship. Just piqued my interest. How did you make it fly?
The answer is going to be confusing because I don't fully know. But without magic is the...
Well, with integration of magic.
Yeah.
And
It's not fully magic-based as a ship from here would be, but I don't really know. It's not really the kind of thing I work on.
Yeah, your area of expertise.
It's not directly pertaining to stabbing people.
That's where you draw your power from your people, or they
Yes.
bestow it upon you.
It was not really a gift, more like a it's like a service weapon that I used to fulfill my.
duties.
It's a rental.
Yeah,
It will
it's like
be.
an agency car.
Ah, yeah. The company car.
Are you wanting to avoid the reef, Val?
I was just measuring,
Okay.
just for measuring sake.
It's all
I mean, I
very
didn't put it on
interesting
anything.
to me, because I think there's some intersect. There definitely is intersect of your colony, your wherever you're from, and the type of magic I study and perform.
So I gathered. Though I fear I will, as I've already explained, not be much help.
Do
You
you
can
know?
ask me whatever questions you have, though. I'll help you if I can.
So you said your people created the beacons.
No.
Lux.
The beacons are based off of our designs, but we didn't directly create them.
It's yeah, you really don't know exactly. You just know that they have something to do with your people, but they also have something to do with the natural magic of this place. It is one of the experiments you probably didn't have clearance to know about, but just heard the little bits that slip out.
And if you weren't directly working with them, how do you know that we even have them? Or, like, no, you wouldn't know where they are.
When there are stories of people coming back to life using strange technology and beacons, I've been here for 3 years, and well, that's not enough time to learn many things. I was able to put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. Seems like more of a tall tale on this side of the continent. By the passerby, but it is in fact what happens. Strange. But a great boon, Inferno. That's all for now. I need to work on something.
Okay, have fun.
If that is
Thanks,
all,
homie.
the night
Hey.
will go. Oh
I'll
yes.
copy.
Yeah, sorry.
I'll start working on a spell.
Wait, no. Val wants you to. Yes, Bo.
Well, I get that saying. Out of context, what aisle were we going to pick up the like the list of myriad names that?
One that is not mapped.
Okay.
It would be, there's all of these on the aisles, and then there's hundreds more that are small, 200, 300 foot long islands.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been one of the ones, I think, probably around here-ish, because you washed up near Palmaflora.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, it'd be near the Palmaflora, but like in between all of this is where you were going.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if we ever said it was named like Vita K or if it was an unmarked island.
No, it would make sense that it was unmarked, just because.
Yeah.
You know.
Soul, I do go knock on your room at one point while you're copying spells and give you that message.
Alright, what is it?
In Weekend Boys.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was looking down.
I'm gonna put that in a chat just so Stream can see it.
That's fine.
And this is to, Ilya, your sister?
Yes, if you don't mind, if you have the capability.
Of course, and I'll cast Sending and say...
If you have the imaginary spell slots.
I
Each
have
attack.
I have them as good spells. I'll say sorry for leaving quickly. We're staying quiet. Learn from Roderick. He tried teaching me. I'll be around again eventually to keep the promise. Brat.
Oh, I should have read this and prepared my response ahead of time.
You should have.
Thank you for... I forget my voice I used for it. It was more bratty. Thank you for telling me. That's not nearly it, but we're just going to go with it. Thank you for telling me. Please keep my idiot brother safe.
That's it.
I know. No, she's going to ramble for a bit, but that's the gist of it.
Yeah.
Like, after 25 words, it cuts off. She doesn't know that the spell does that, but...
I didn't
Yeah.
tell her for a reason.
Yeah. She'll say, basically, thank you, keep my idiot brother safe. I'll try and learn from him, but he's annoying.
And I relay that to him.
Appreciate it.
No problem. If you ever need me to send a message, I got you. I'll go back to hitting a spell.
Okay.
And I'll copy down that first level spell that we talked about. Just
Okay.
because it's pretty late.
The night goes cleanly, smoothly. You all wake up the next morning. Unless anybody else would like to do something overnight.
I would like to die in my sleep.
Okay, easily done.
Easy enough.
Jesus Christ.
The only problem is that it's meteors swarm and it affects everybody on the ship, so...
Oh no!
Oh no!
Hey, hold on.
I'm not dead outright.
Oh, that's...
It's not meteor swarm. Hang on.
Sorry, actually, that's only half of it because it didn't roll the other half of it. No, you are dead.
No.
It's not meteor swarm.
Oops.
Oh.
Oopsie.
Wow.
It's not dead either.
Wow.
No, but he's prone and unconscious, so is that a crit nat 20? An automatic crit?
Oh, would it be an automatic crit?
Mhm.
Prone, unconscious, yeah.
You'd have
It's automatic crit if it hits, and you have advantage to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Let me force crits really quick. Hang on.
Don't please.
We're gonna go with this. Ben, roll me a d20. 5 days of
No,
travel,
actually-
5 players. I know.
Am
No.
I dying? Oh, okay.
This is
we're
for the-
doing the
yeah.
D20. I thought this was a D20 for dying in my sleep.
No, sorry, d10. Roll me a d10. My bad.
D10 for dying in my.
T10 for dying.
Okay. You wake up. The morning is rather nice. It's a good breeze on the sea. I'm just trying to get things done in the background. I'm sorry.
How fast is our ship?
96 miles a day.
And is it
How dare you,
moving
Jake.
24 hours a day?
Yes, that's 96 miles over the full day.
Okay, so it's going 4 miles an hour.
Yes. According to D&D, that's how fast one of these goes.
These
I
boys.
think X is gonna go for a swim.
Okay.
That's 3.5 knots.
He's gonna
Just
tie
so you
a
know.
rope around his waist, so if he can't swim fast enough, it's fine. He can just pull himself back to the ship.
Just get waterboarded.
He could just die.
Make sure you
and-
dive off the front end of the ship.
No,
Scrub away
that's
those
dumb.
barnacles.
You have to dive off the back. If I dive off the front, I can't swim fast enough. You get run over by the boat.
Yeah, scrub away those barnacles for us.
Scrape away them
X is not gonna
barnacles.
keel haul himself.
So, around 2 p.m., after lunch has been had, you know, the day is going by, any activities you want to do up until then, who is on deck?
I'm just gonna make my daily wisdom check to help with food.
X says in the water. He's not on deck. Not
That's-
technically.
I don't like this. I don't like rolling so shittily. I'm no longer a help.
What do you have proficiency with cooking?
I haven't been rolling it.
Yeah, well, you just got it, like, yeah, remember? You got the thing, so you're...
Okay, but I haven't been rolling it, Jake.
Well, that's not my problem, that's your problem.
But I haven't been rolling it, Jake.
Let's see. Proficient, and it uses wisdom. That's
Yeah.
not much better.
No, it's a 13 instead of 11, though.
Can we just add 3 to that one?
So are these for your snacks, or are these... Oh, no, these are just for...
It's just helping the cook of the ship.
Easy enough. You suggest making pancakes for breakfast, so the entire crew has pancakes because of the supplies in your bag of holding. That's the right word.
Okay. Yay, pancakes.
Where would
Very pancakes.
midday? Who would be below deck? Who would be on deck?
I'd be on deck.
I'd be below deck.
Except it's technically neither, but he's more on deck,
Copying a spell or shit.
even if he can see the open sky.
Nothing to do except be nice to the spare, so on deck.
Okay. So is Callisto on deck as well?
Sure. If he wants to be on deck.
That's his choice.
It is his choice. You are correct. He is now sentient because that happened.
So it's his choice whether he wants to be.
Listen, sometimes you gotta fuck around and make your bear sentient.
I love how the
True.
counter to that is we can't make a feral bear come on deck if we don't want to.
Yeah. All of them
Not
on deck or below
feral.
deck. Trey.
Right.
Brooding.
I said I was on deck.
Okay. One second. Sorry. Trying
Am
to
I
mess with
also
things.
proficient in the intelligence checks that I would be making without a recipe?
It's
Just so I
cooking,
can
yeah.
make that. So I can just go ahead and make that roll in D&D Beyond.
Yeah. No, I would say yeah.
Okay.
You're proficient in cooking now.
Okay.
That's
Fish.
totally,
Cooking.
So you can place yourselves wherever you would actually be. Why did that? That's weird. Place yourselves wherever you would actually be on deck.
Were you able to? Oh, I didn't show you guys yesterday. Oh, brain mush. About the new pack for Pro on Roll20.
We already have it, Chris.
By the way, I'm just chilling in the shade.
No, but I was gonna show you guys the Lucky because the others haven't seen the new ships.
Yeah, fair. So that's
yeah,
gonna be
that's
probably
fine.
the most shade you can get, or behind
Oh
the mast.
no, I'm in the water!
Wait, what about
Oh, I
underneath the
actually
stairs?
am in the
Where
water.
we're
Get out
Yeah,
of
that
there.
works.
I'm supposed to be there. Get out.
I'm the water!
Under the water is just showing you below deck, or actually in water for X's case. Exa,
Yeah. That's me. That's my name. I get
Nick-
bit by a shark.
make
That's
me
it, isn't
a
it?
perception check.
Oh boy.
Are you swimming, or are you just letting the ship pull you?
He's trying to swim. I'm not sure how successfully.
Make an
He did
athletics
take
check.
off his armor for this.
do you have a swimming speed?
No.
So half movement?
Yep.
Oh. Pretty spicy, dirty 20.
What is 30 feet in miles per hour? 30 feet for every 6 seconds?
5 feet per second, divided by 5,280, times 3,600.
Yes. This is also
Yes,
correct.
mhm.
This is
It
me
is
checking your work. Yes,
3.4
yeah.
miles per hour.
Makes sense.
So at half speed, you are just getting dragged by this ship.
Yeah.
Athletics is making it so you're not taking like exhaustion or anything,
Well, I could dash on each of my turns, and then I'd be moving double speed.
but that's still slower than 4 miles an hour.
No, if you
No,
dash,
it doubles
it
my
would be-
speed, which would bring me up to 6.7 miles per, which would bring me up to 6.8 miles per hour.
Which
If
is then
you
half.
dash, it would be 30 feet though.
But
you-
which
Oh.
is
Half speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
so
My bad.
you're moving and you're slow. Like it comes with the waves. Sometimes you're like, okay, I'm good, and then other times like a wave hits and you're just you're like pulled forward. You're yoinked forward.
Yeeted.
Right, I was supposed to make a perception check. Forgot
Yes, you
about
are.
that. Sorry, I got distracted by calculating. My stellar perception's coming in here. Oh, alright. Not terrible. Rolling high today, kids.
You do notice the figure approaching you from below.
Oh my god. I actually am getting attacked by a
The
shark.
one day. You were like, you know what? I'll just be in the water.
You're like, it's a nice day. I'm like, you know what? I'll go for a swim. It's a nice day.
It's if he said it was a nice day, DM can't punish me for role playing.
I can't punish you for role playing. I can punish you for jumping off the ship into the water, though.
I can't punish you for being an idiot.
Beat you up.
Being a freaking idiot.
Got him.
As you see a humanoid figure approaching you from below the water, but as this happens,
Suspicious.
What's the person say?
That's weird.
Yeah. How bizarre!
How
How
peculiar.
How bizarre.
Althazar.
Ooh,
that
we're getting that storm.
that
sound.
beautiful day almost instantly turns into a storm. You see the clouds
no.
above you darken and start to swirl. Lightning start to strike all around you.
Instant.
Val
Oh,
gets
no.
a boner.
But Bao does get a boner.
How late into the day is this?
It's about 2 p.m.
2 p.m. All right.
At this point, when doesn't Val have one? When
So,
it
Exa.
storms, with lightnings.
Yeah.
Exa, because you saw it, it doesn't get advantage on attacking you.
What the fuck is gonna attack me?
Well, you know.
I don't actually.
You're
is it a
right.
were-shark? I'm being attacked by a fucking were-shark?
Where's shark? There's shark.
These are
Oh, it's a
technically.
sea hag. Alright.
Is that sea hag going to be drinking Bailey's from a shoe?
You have to do that voice now.
No, I don't actually.
It's old Greg, brother. Come on.
No, technically it's.
Do it.
I don't have to.
I
To
haven't,
be quite
oh.
real with you.
I haven't.
Okay, so I
thought
fucked
about
up the other
Greg.
day. I took polymorph as my spell, which I can't do. I need to take that, whatchamacallit.
Oh, there's a lot.
I need to take that
There's a lot of
invocation.
Gregs.
Invocation, yeah.
So that's the invocation I meant to take.
I haven't thought about old Greg since
What spell?
2010.
I am taking fly as
Since
my
when?
spell.
2010.
Why haven't you thought about old Greg since 2010? I've thought about old Greg since like 3 weeks ago.
Because, well, y'all mentioned it 3 weeks ago and I remembered it then, but...
Oh, this could be
I-
really bad.
I probably think of old Greg every 3 weeks.
Every time I think about Bailey's, I
Because
think
The
about old
Mighty
Greg.
Boosh is just one of the best shows ever.
Exa,
The
I
mighty.
do get a fourth invocation slot,
I like
so
the
I'm
IT
taking
crowd.
Sculpture of Flesh.
Flesh.
Exa. As you look
Yeah.
down, the hag darts towards you, and your eyes meet. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! I'm gonna be dropped to 0
No.
health and fucking
No.
ground.
It's
Alright,
a meat
that's
cute.
cool.
You're proficient.
It's a meat cute with a hag.
Okay, you
Alright.
save.
Love to
Not
see
0
it.
health.
You
I did this to my players once when they were fighting a hag. They did well.
But for the rest of you, you probably hear Exa go, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!" And as you look around, you do see 4 creatures cresting the railing of the ship.
Oh shit, a cat.
On
And-
God, no cap.
Because of that,
Initiative.
So
give me
wait.
1 second.
So wait, Exa can... Do you have turn order? So Exa can cast polymorph or no?
I
No.
can once per day. It's not one of my spells. It's something I get from an invocation.
Okay. So don't have to worry
think
about
he
you.
wanted to do it now.
Initiative, please.
And then I took 5 for my actual spell that level. And I think I get one more because I didn't pick a spell for 6 or 7. I will check how many spells I have and how many
Nice.
spells I should
They
have.
both suck.
Mistress out here making pie.
Wait, why didn't it take the advantage?
It did.
Not great. That's a
So-
lot of
Oh.
sea hags.
No, it
No.
only took the
No, it-
314.
It
Did you?
won't-
Alright. I should
changed
know
that.
8 spells. And I
It
know.
won't take the higher one, Grace. You have to go put it in yourself.
It's spiritual.
I don't like it.
I like
8
it.
spells. Okay, good. I know the correct amount of spells.
I actually do kind of like it. I don't like the Excel sheet look to it, but
Yeah.
I only like the look to it for the new damage. That's the only time
Yeah.
I'm like, no, what? That's okay.
well, I think they could do the same thing and just make it look better.
Yeah,
But we'll see.
it might be
about
coming in an update. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we all go after
I just
them?
need to know if I need to fix X's situation or not.
Wow, you guys. Wait,
I
All
will be
go
okay.
after them.
you rolled.
And if I don't, it's fine. I'll get a new character. Like, whatever.
Do we know the situation that X is in? Are we aware?
You heard him scream, "Oh
That's
fuck! Oh
another
fuck! Oh fuck!" But You can guess? Soul, also, you're downstairs.
If I was in their position, I would just assume that X is now drowning. Which, to be fair, is also pretty bad.
Soul, you're downstairs. Make it. I don't. Would you even know something's happening? Probably not on your first turn.
Probably not. I'm completing a spell copying, and I'm like, good job. I closed the book.
So the Sea Hag's gonna move here and make this. Oh, I need to actually also. We're just gonna add one guard's turn.
Soul's down there like, I drew that R really fucking nice.
Spell complete.
Wow, the guards even have better initiative than you guys.
Listen.
Hey, Bucko.
We are enjoying the sights, alright?
Like, we know it. You don't have to call it out.
You gotta stop and spell the roses.
She runs up and stares this guard in the eyes, and it drops unconscious.
Well,
but it's the rest of their turns. So he's going to run up and not do anything. Actually, wait, do they? They have ranged, right? Yes, they do.
I think they carry generally short bows or hand crossbows.
He tries to throw his spear at this one. It doesn't work. The other two are going to jump over the railing for that one. And that one's going to run down the stairs. And they're going to target... One's going to target that one. One's going to target that one. So... They're not targeting anybody. And we're just going to move all of these because... Let's see, what can they do that's not the Death Glare? The last one is you, Ben, or Exa. Does an 18 hit?
I'm not wearing any armor, so my AC is 12.
11 slashing damage to Exa. And that's 2 hits. That guard is unconscious. And... so they run up onto the deck and just go straight for the guards. Soul, make a perception check for me.
Alright.
This is if you can hear what's happening above deck. You know something's going on above deck, but I don't know if you would know that's an emergency.
I'll go up anyway.
I'll let you, your movement, I'll say, can get you to the door, but you don't have an action this turn.
Which door? This one?
Yes.
Where's the door? Alright.
So the perception check was like, oh, I should probably go investigate that.
Okay, yeah.
that's not the sound of sea shanties.
Mistress, it is your turn.
Okay. So if I look over here, can I see Exa in trouble?
With your past perception, yes.
Okay. I will cast Polymorph.
Okay.
I'm turning him into a giant shark.
You can absolutely see the hag.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Get it?
See the hag. Okay, that one took a while. See the... Alright. I
Exo.
understand. The best compliment.
Here's the problem.
What's the problem?
I don't think Exa would, like, even if this exists in the universe, I don't think Exa would, like, recognize Mistress's magical signature. So he is going to wisdom save against this. Despite the fact that he would want this to happen if he knew. But he
I mean, Mistress has cast spells on you before.
True.
Yeah.
Do a lot.
It'd be the same feeling as her healing and everything. Like, it is her same... Like, people have magic, like you said, signatures. If you want to make the save, go for it. I'm not going to tell you not to. I'm just saying...
If in this world he would understand that it's Mistress casting a spell on him, then he'll allow it.
And there's a giant shark available to you now in roll 20.
Nice. Alright, he's now a giant shark, which I assume breaks the rope around his waist.
Oh yeah, shattered. Just
However, you have a swim speed and
Nice.
a bite attack
Nice.
with a
and
plus.
126 hit points.
Yeah, no.
Jesus Christ.
Any bonus action?
That's why Polymorph is a very good spell.
You can move like 11.5 miles per hour now.
Yeah. All of them. You
Hey, I
hear?
didn't say no.
Oh, sorry. I thought you did.
Can I free action tell Callisto to go beneath deck? And then, let's see how far away I am.
Free action.
Callisto will use bonus action and movement and dash to get to here, trying to go below deck. As he is not going
so
to argue.
Here,
So that's 5
and
feet
then
to the
it's
railing.
Here, and then we are going to get there. Bonus action. No, that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oladim, you hear the sounds of multiple wet, slimy feet hitting the deck above you.
Those
Strong.
goons are out there having
Giant
sex in the
prawns.
rain again.
What do you do?
Alright, so how much shadow do I have around this one?
The storm just appeared overhead, so most of the deck.
Oh, oh yeah, really?
I mean, yeah, it bites me in the ass to do it, but yeah.
Thank you.
With advantage, you'd hit. First punch. As you punch in and release. Yep. Second one hits 2.
What do you get advantage for?
When he comes out of Shadow Step.
Teleporting.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, your first 2 both hit for 18 damage.
And 1 second. I do believe that's all I can do now.
Yes, bonus action. I mean, without moving, yeah.
Bonus action's been taken.
So, as you punch twice with your new gauntlets, as your hands remove, you see the piercing holes of the spikes, and you just see this thick black blood drip out of these hags. Val.
I'm gonna move a lot on the turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna go there.
60
'Cause
feet.
I can move 20 feet when I rage as a bonus action.
Okay.
And I do rage. I'm gonna pull out the halberd on the way.
Okay.
We're gonna go swinging.
When you rage, you automatically get the lightning, right?
Yes.
Okay, made it 13, which I believe saves.
I'll look at it. So.
Yeah, I'll do it later. I just rolled it to...
Yeah. These are reckless too.
Okay. A 12 does not hit.
It's 15 for the DC. And it doesn't matter because we're on the lightning anyway.
Yep. But that is still 19 total damage.
Yep.
Hag's not looking good. Is there anything else you can do?
No, that's it.
Okay. Exa, you are now a giant shark. The hag in front of you looks very, very confused.
Well, little known facts about the spell Polymorph. You maintain your personality, but not any of your mental stats.
Nope.
Yeah.
So
One
X
int.
is gonna go, shark brain goes brrrr. Can't fucking keep this guy. Because he has 1 intelligence.
Shark does go burr.
But an
Shark brain.
otherworldly 23 strength
Yeah.
and 21 con.
You'll
Oh.
love to see it. Yeah, absolutely
3d10
love to
doubled?
see it.
Jesus.
You'll love to see it, folks. This one's for you, Sphinx.
Oh. And now
I'm
you.
not auto rolling, so I'll just roll myself.
No, I got it. Oh, I don't have permission on that account.
It's fine. I'll just.
I got you. 37.
Oh.
You want to take your
Let's
roll
try
or
to take
mine?
the 37. I'll take the 37.
37. You said 37.
No.
No takesies backsies. Sorry.
Also, note, while you're a giant shark, once a creature has been damaged, you get Bloodied Frenzy, which means you have advantage on all attacks against them.
I do know that. This ain't my first time being a giant shark. I've played druids. I've played druids
been
before.
around the bed.
Yeah.
He's been around the
No,
bed.
I appreciate
Hi
it,
guys,
thank you.
that's my pen. That's my time,
I
guys.
hope you're still watching.
I just
We're
find it funny
sharks
because
now.
I have played a giant. I have been a giant shark many times before. As a druid.
So we about to do some attacks. Where's the...
Guys, he's doing all my work for me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please don't fireball the ship.
Fuck you.
You're going.
Move them there. This is chess. You let them down.
Yeah, you can, as long as all of your movement isn't used, you can continue to move them, though. So 2 attacks versus Val at advantage, and 2 versus Aladdin. Not at
They were
advantage.
already at advantage, but okay.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Joke's on you.
These are against Val, 12 and 19. Oh, sorry, no, 24 and 19.
I'll use... Wait.
Those both hit, right? 19 isn't your armor class?
Look, it's probably too late to say it. Never mind.
So,
you're
Moving too fast. You're simply moving too fast, Jackie.
what, are you doing something?
I wanted to do something, but you already rolled for attacks. I wanted to do anchoring force. To stop them from flanking.
Is that a reaction?
It is a reaction.
Nice.
They have to do a...
It just stops their movement, though, right?
Constitution... strength saving throw, and it's reduced to 0. Yeah, they wouldn't lose their attack. They'd just not be flanking.
But you have to do it once
and
they...
I could only do it to one of them.
And once they start moving, correct? Not, like, partial...
I said, the way I did it is... casting time 1 reaction when you take in response when a medium or smaller creature moving at least 5 feet within 60 feet of you that you can see.
So probably when they start to move.
Take it in the middle.
Okay, so where would you have taken it?
When it was like adjacent. Oh wait.
Right here?
Right here. So
Okay.
it has to make a strength saving throw.
Graviturgy magic. It fails, so it does not flank. It still gets advantage because of Reckless, but... so that's 21 reduced to 10 damage, Val. And then Aladdin.
First one hits.
Yep. Which is 9 slashing damage. And then one of them's going to try and hit the shark. Probably going to hit the shark, but... Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
They're just going to be swapping crits.
That's 14 damage back to the shark.
Nothing.
Oh, no.
126 health. It's fine.
Not my...
And it also looks fucking terrified. Like, it's in your mouth, just, like, clawing at your face, like, I didn't sign up for this.
Punch in the nose. That's how you get sharks to stop biting you.
This guard is going to run up and try and do something, but probably get bitch slapped next turn.
Tell the guard to not do that?
You could have on your free action.
Yeah, I'll free action tell the guard to stay away.
He's running forward with the spear, and you're like, stay away, and you're like, okay. He's not going to argue. He will run around this way and action dash up here to try and help his friends.
Yeah.
Sold.
I will... Yeah, absolutely love to see it. Move here. Yeah, I'll move here.
Okay.
And I'll look at the other guard and say, sorry. And I'll cast Lightning Bolt at 8th level. With my Wand of Lightning Bolts.
Go for it.
I'm gonna slaughter a guy by... Oh yeah? Collateral damage.
There. Yeah, 41 damage.
That's gonna get everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, I would aim at. That's why I moved here at first. I would aim it within 5 feet.
Yeah, I mean that would get
So it would only.
everybody.
Yeah, it would hit all 3 of them, not as in like everybody, as in you.
Oh,
Just
okay. You're just hitting the 3 of them.
straight. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to. I'd let that one not take damage. For
I mean,
you to
like,
also not take damage.
I can
You
lie.
are resistant, and he does have evasion.
You're fine.
But
I mean, you could do it. We would be okay.
do it.
You would know that.
Roll your
he's pretty
damage.
dexterous, and
I
I
did.
can't
It was
get-
41.
Okay, and DC is 15.
Mm-hmm. For the wand.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
But you weren't aiming it on us, right?
No, he wasn't.
Oh. Well, now I know I would have failed.
I'm just.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
curious. I gotta know.
What?
I gotta know.
Oh, if you'd be fine.
If you
Oh, I took too much away from these two. Sorry.
you would have taken half damage and half of that, so like yeah, 10. You're doing fine.
Is that all you can do?
Yeah, I don't have much way of bonus actions. Actually, I could. I'm gonna try and when they fail a saving throw from a spell I cast, I can move them 5 feet. So I'll move this them so they're not flanking. I'll move this one here and this one here.
Count as force movement.
Yeah, it's forced.
Okay, sorry. Can you repeat that real quick? My bad.
When they fail a saving throw from me, because Graviturgy Wizard, they can be moved 5 feet. So I'll move them so they aren't flanking.
Okay.
And yeah, it's forced movement.
So yeah, no opportunity attacks. Oh, and even then they're not moved out, but... Okay, is that it? Soul?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Mistress.
Going to wild shape into a bear
Okay.
as my action, and then move my. Hold on, I'm trying to get my bear out. Oop. And then. Now I need my measurement. Move. Would I be able to jump onto this part of the ship, or do I have to go down the stairs?
No, you can jump over.
Okay.
Make a... I wasn't going to make Val do it because giant athletic orc. Make an acrobatics, low DC, just to see if you stick the landing on a wet deck.
May I make athletics as a bear?
Yes. Oh, yes, as a bear, definitely.
May I try acrobatics?
May I?
They have.
May I still fail?
You don't have any more movement after you fall. The deck is too wet.
Okay.
Where's
That's
the
fine.
shit?
I get.
You had a plus
Somewhere.
5 too.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'll get here next turn. That's fine.
Where's
That's my turn.
Okay. Oladim.
All right, so the one that is above me here.
Yep.
I'm going to attack first, and I'm going to attempt a stunning strike.
That barely
14
hits.
hit. Good.
That is the AC. Stunning strike is a con save, correct?
Yes.
That is a fail, even with a plus 3.
All right, and then I'm going to focus my next 2 attacks on the one to my right.
Okay, and I'm going to mark this one as stunned until your next turn.
Okay, and the key field attack is what I'm using here. So as long as I spent at least 1 key point, which I did on stunning strike, then I get to take a bonus action extra attack. So I get my extra attack and then another extra attack.
Yes.
You normally.
So you still
It's
get 2 more.
basically a way for me to split my flurry of blows in between a stunning strike or a dodge and that.
Yes.
Oh, also can we
No,
move
it just lets
Callisto?
you take one
No,
attack
it
as
just
a bonus
yeah.
action.
Yeah,
it
it-
doesn't like give you a
Stack.
budget flurry of blows. It just means if you use it to like heal yourself or something. You
Yeah,
can
no,
make
it lets you
I
slow
mean,
attack.
that's still budget flurry of blows though, because
If
bonus
you're-
action flurry of blows gives me 2 more hits.
is 2 hits.
This
3
way,
of
I
them.
get to do something and still get 1 extra hit.
No,
Yeah,
that's
it works in the end. She is hurting. Val.
I'm gonna move 5 feet. I don't know why I didn't have a thing up. Can I draw my greatsword, or is that gonna take an action to do?
No, part of movement you can draw 1 weapon. So the halberd is now on the deck. It is not put away.
No, that's fine. I have to do reckless first. Yeah. Because to attack the one below me.
Yep.
So it's
Why
gonna
would
be
you put
reckless.
yourself in flanking?
So I can attack them both
Nice.
if I kill one.
Hopefully you can.
So the top one is stunned. So
That's advantage
if I
already.
hit it-
It's not automatic crit. It's just
Okay, that's what I was wondering if it was automatic crit or not.
that does not hit.
Well, son of a bitch.
Would've been
You
a-
tried.
You get
Some
one.
good damage though.
That one does hit, and that one's still at the top one.
No, that's at the bottom one.
Okay. Then do one more
And
damage.
then make a dex save for the bottom one
Ooh. They die.
for another 1 damage.
They had 1 health left.
gamer.
Nice.
About time we kill somebody who was on 1 health.
Exa.
Yes, sir.
I would like to bite a hack.
Go for it.
This
And
time
you.
I actually do have advantage.
Yes, you do.
Giant shark always rolls with advantage, and I'm too lazy to fix that.
I'll take the attack of opportunity, by the way.
Attack of opportunity.
Go there.
Okay.
There's no attack of opportunity there.
Oh, good point. We're stunned.
Oh yeah.
Stunned.
Just stop.
Jesus. It's by the way, it's 3d10.
Oh, oops.
You kill it.
Nice.
Nom nom.
It's the
No,
sea
it's
hag's
just-
turn again.
Swimming by his good bone.
Soul, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Hold on. Oh, that one is stunned until the end of its turn.
It's all of the hag's turns.
Oh, they all go at the same time.
They're all above all of you, so
Wisdom. Don't worry, I'm proficient. He says, right as he rolls a 5.
your
Why
health.
can none of us roll?
Mm.
You drop to 0 health and are unconscious on deck.
Ah! You hate to see it.
Soul, make me a death saving throw.
Alright.
Is this the first time for Soul or no?
I think.
Why did
Which
Soul
is
get so small?
surprising. That's a fact.
Because his aura disappeared, so the extra buff. So that's a fail.
Good thing I didn't cast haste or something. Am I right?
Mistress.
Okay. So, seeing Soul go down, bonus action, use 3 out of 4 of my bomb.
Bomb him.
Bomb him.
Bomb 'em.
You sound like a Central Lowell's Karen bomb.
I'll use some of my bones.
Use some of my bomb.
Drop some bomb on
So
you.
you'll get 8 points plus 3 temp.
It's a lavender cream. I've got a little roller
Yeah.
ball.
Hell yeah.
Put some on the napier.
To
neck.
run up here and try to attack finally, doing something.
Go for it.
So 1 with my claws
That puts it out.
or 1 with my bow. Okay.
Bow. Okay. And then you could just move.
I don't have much
do
more
you have any
movement.
more movement? Oh.
No, that was it. That was it. Okay. I'm just gonna claw it to death, to super death.
She's gonna make it fail its death saving throws.
Ha,
Just
take
claw it to
that.
death because that's all I've got.
Uh,
Yep.
so that's the last one that's alive. You move into range of it.
No, I used up my movement just to get there.
Okay, so is that that's all you can do as a bear? No bonus actions. Oh, you bonus action
was to
heal.
heal.
That's correct. My bad.
Yeah.
All of him. You have advantage on all of these attacks. It is stunned. Hits. Hits.
And I'm going to do a bonus with Stunning Strike.
Okay. That misses.
Wow, I missed the Stunning Strike.
21 damage. Is that much health left?
I will back away though,
It will get...
since it's still technically stunned until I finish my turn.
Yes, it is.
Just gonna get back in the shadows, beside the stairs, not under them.
Yep, you're not hidden, but you're obscured. Val.
Making him reckless.
Go for it. It is no longer stunned. That hits. That barely hits and does enough.
Oh, really? Because I just rolled 6 on the d6.
You can never get 6 lightning damage, you know this.
Never.
Extra zap it.
When does that go up, by the way?
It already went up. Oh, wait. The save went up. The d6 will go up. I think at like 15th level? Hang on.
No,
Wait.
it goes
It might
up
be
twice. It goes up to 2d6 and then 3d6.
Do a long sword damage.
Storm hitter.
Yeah, we're...
I can I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, but I also want to look it up too. 10th.
So 10th
go
and 15th?
It'll go
And
to
then 15th. And then
4d6 at 20th.
Take that BBEG 46 line.
I mean, I figured D&D Beyond would do it automatically, but I was just wondering when you would get that.
No, because I had to make that myself. To
Oh.
make it roll.
So,
To make-
here's the important question right now. Exa, you're a shark with an intelligence
Yeah.
of...
Yeah, I'm fixing it. Hey, I'm fixing that. I have ideas. I can turn into a shark too.
Does he swim away first?
I can't turn into a shark, but I can turn into something that swims.
I mean, you actually...
You do keep your personality and you maintain who your allies are. So I know my allies are on that ship, so
He was
I'm going
probably
to swim
swimming
alongside the ship.
Yeah.
You need rope, though, so I'm gonna switch out of being a bear.
I don't need rope,
Call
I'm a giant
forth.
I can get
you
them.
need rope to get back onto this ship. Shark.
I have the
you're a
spell
shark.
fly. 1-2 drop concentration.
Yeah, he has fly.
I can.
Yeah, he can
Oh.
get back up.
But,
Then
with...
I'll stop being a bear, and then once I have him in sight, I'll just drop polymorph.
The rain does continue for another 10 or 15 minutes before the magic dissipates. But,
Are these guys dead?
Like forever dead. Well, it had only.
what's
Only been a
medicine?
few years.
Intelligence, right?
It's not. It's
Yeah,
wisdom
Wiz.
for
Medicine
some
check.
unknown
It's
to
Wiz.
God reason.
Well, he rolled a 15 for that. So this guy is stabilized. And he's going to be
Yes.
running to this other one to stabilize them, because he would have had another turn. Though he wouldn't have
Oof.
won.
That guy fully dead. Electrocuted. So much.
Val is still half in his rage, just kind of looks down at one guy and kicks him a little bit with the toe of his boot and looks up and says, "No, he's good. Yeah."
This guy's trying to stabilize his other friend, but isn't
Did you
succeeding.
just defibrillate him with your electricity?
Maybe. Honestly, with a 4 medicine check, he
Oh, that was
might
the
have been
giant
shot.
sharks. It's the same thing, though. I will say that they all, between healing and all hands on deck, are able to
Giant sharks
stabilize.
are wise.
Are they?
Most animals are pretty wise because it deals with your perception.
No,
Yeah.
he had a plus
Comparatively.
0.
That
He
makes
just
sense.
rolled. He rolled a straight 19.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
But I'm just saying, like, compared to how charismatic and intelligent they are.
These three are going to go below deck and rest, and as they get below deck, Roderick will be coming upstairs slowly.
on top,
seem to miss the phone.
I'm gonna fly back on the ship once I can.
How long does Mistress keep concentration on polymorph for you? Do you just get to swim?
I said as soon as battle went over, I dropped shape as a bear and then ran over to the side. And once I got sight of Exa, like once he kind of surfaced, I was going to drop polymorph. So he wasn't like I wouldn't drop polymorph while he's 15 feet in the water and has to like swim back up.
So according to Matt Mercer's rules, as you're changing back, you suddenly vomit out half of a hag. Because the shark probably would have tried to eat it.
I assume so, yes.
So
I didn't realize it would be vomiting out, but I definitely assumed the shark would eat it.
Who X's?
yeah, no.
Put all them X's.
According to Matt's ruling, which I liked, is if you eat something while polymorphed, as you're changing back, the creature vomits all of it out.
I think that should only apply if you eat something that's smaller than your stomach can hold as your regular form. If I eat a hawk and I eat a mouse, yeah, it should stay in my stomach when I polymorph back.
That's fair, but you're eating a person.
Yeah.
Well,
Humanoid.
ish.
Let's see.
A
Did you
humanoid.
drop a rope for him before you
Okay.
unpolymorphed him, or did you
I
just
think
unpolymorph
they're
him?
He was gonna fly back up.
Did you know that?
I mean, she probably dropped a rope, but he probably just flew up anyways.
yeah.
It's Exa.
X is not in the fucking mood to climb a rope.
One of the things that doesn't drop off of you, though, is there is specks of black blood on your face. Doesn't feel the greatest. Doesn't hurt you, though.
Vegetation. Sure. Get
But,
that dog. over here.
Mistress, as you crest and see, you do see a shark digging into the body of a sea hag.
Nice.
Just, do you have anything in your more exotic books? On preparing hag.
Oh hell no! I'm dragging him off the side.
I just thought
Why
I'd
would
ask
you want to eat anything like this?
if it's in the book, there
don't-
might be a reason. I don't know.
Well, actually, I do have exotic books, but I don't think there's anything.
I'm looking through myself. I don't think I've ever made a sea hag, because I tried to stay away from humanoid things.
There's a stuff Myconid.
Guys,
Yeah,
you can make haggis.
but myconoids, I kind of feel like...
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
just-
pretty good.
Yeah.
everybody
Help the
take a
stomach
drink
for
for
that
that.
hag.
Can we write that in though? Hag is.
No,
We
that
will-
sounds like
oh.
it would actually kill us. Like it
Yeah.
would drop us to 0 hit points.
But what if I'm feeding it to our enemies?
Ooh,
So no.
It's literally just buy poison.
It's like a
This is
DC.
This is arsenic.
There you go. It's in your recipe book.
It's a DC 18 con save. If you succeed, you just had a shitty meal. If you fail it, you drop.
Oh,
to 0.
where's haggis? Hold on.
It's at
Is it
the.
in-
It's the.
Oh, I see.
Shout out a pun. I'm gonna dump them. Yeah, I'll
and that's staying.
as
Oh,
I
that's
can.
fine.
Okay.
I'm screenshotting what you wrote.
I'll ask you that as I'm kind of dragging it towards the edge slowly.
No,
Like, please say no.
Trey.
Please say no.
No, she does not have any of that. Yeah, I try like myconoids. Yeah, and there's technically the tea, but that's not. That's more of like something they can gift you than something you can take.
Oh, I can't
Ah.
roll for shit.
Is that to try and throw the bodies overboard?
I was gonna fling one, just see how far I could.
I'll give you advantage. It goes like 15 feet before just crashing into the water.
Hey, let me try.
You can do better.
I'll use adjust density to make myself weigh more and just
I do get a pass.
advantage
There's no
on
Geneva
athletic
Convention.
checks.
Make it the way lighter.
Make it away later. No. Athletics.
Believe it or not, Soul picks one up, thinks for a second, adjusts his density, does like a
I like
spin.
bump down. I like grab all my fingers together, like bring my hand down, grab the body, fucking spin, and yuck it.
In response, Val reaches down, grabs one by the head, and just football throws it twice as far as you do.
I just looked at you like, no fucking way. And grab one by the hair and just swing it around the head one time and let it go.
I cast Dimension Door 500 feet enough.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm just dumping them off the side. I'm not throwing them.
Teleport 500 feet away, drop it, teleport back. Beat that, bitch.
You very easily get the hags off the boat.
It's gonna slide off like kelp.
The rest of the day goes pretty slowly.
Did I roll for the day?
Yeah.
I rolled for the day with
did.
wisdom. Okay.
Not bad. It's pretty. Just the crew is kind of like, thanks for having our backs, because we kind of would have died. Not the most capable crew, more so just used to their small journeys and not running into things like these at sea.
They really don't hire them like they used to, do they, Roderick?
They don't need. They don't get to the trouble we did.
So wait, which one of these is Roderick?
Roderick isn't on deck because your DM forgot to make a token for him, so he wasn't going to bring him out.
Also, he's like,
I have a picture and I have everything. I just forgot to make him a token.
oh.
For shame.
I'm sorry, I'm a disappointment.
What a shame. What a shame. It's.
I hate you.
Guys, I'm funny. I'll take the rest of the day to keep counting.
Secret cookbook? I mean, if Mistress wants to start experimenting with cooking humanoids, she can definitely do that.
Oh boy.
No. Why?
I hate that. I hate that so much.
Oh god.
Oh,
Why?
I hate that, Chris.
You do that, no!
Chris. It's gone from the chat, but it's not.
No,
gone
I didn't
from
see
my
this. I
mind.
need this. I need to see
No,
it.
you don't.
No,
I
you
can't
really
unsee
don't.
that.
Oh.
What happened?
I
Oh,
can't
in Weekend
unsee
Voice,
that.
she deleted it, but oh.
You know, I'm glad I don't have enough space to have that constantly up.
Oh,
The rest of the day goes pretty smoothly.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Oh
You're
no.
not. Don't. Oh, you did.
Did you delete it already?
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't. It takes me a second to get there.
You said yep like you saw it.
No, I.
You said yep in a tone.
Oh, yeah,
I
no, yeah,
hate
that's
that.
fair. Okay,
Well, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's what she said.
that's what she said.
Oh.
Oh.
That's what I had sent.
Yeah. Okay. Anything anybody would like to do throughout the rest of this day?
Scrub on mine was bleach.
Roderick comes up and casts alter memories on you.
Modify memory.
Yeah, that one.
I'll copy another spell.
Start training Callisto to, like, as a bear, train Callisto to, like, attack.
Why would I need to attack? I have you. Are you trying to weaponize him?
I'm just trying to help him
They
defend
They
himself.
did add sidekicks in top. one of the pictures for a fighter sidekick is just a wolf.
Weaponized bear? Yeah. Okay.
It's
Are you going to try and train him as a fighter?
Sidekick.
Like use your bear form to try and teach him how to claw and bite?
It
Yes.
would just. Wait, what's it
We're
technically
giving him
called?
class levels in fighter.
Where's my? Well, it's sidekick levels.
I'll-
There is like a level 20 side. You can
You
go up to
can.
level.
You can
20
actually,
sidekick.
according to Tasha's rules, you can multi-class into sidekick.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm multi-classing into sidekick.
Guys,
right
we're being all level 20 sidekicks.
Guys, can we actually do a sidekick one shot where we're
Wait.
level 20 sidekicks, which is as powerful as like what
Level
10th
10.
level characters? Yeah.
Hang on.
Make a whiz.
We just gained our third character for the next campaign.
Oh my-
Callisto?
Who was our
Yeah.
second character?
Lily?
Ilya,
No,
Lily.
Lily was our first character.
Lily,
Well, I guess
then
it's the
Elia,
fourth-
and
It's
then.
the fourth character if you count Ilya. Because
Oh, then who was the second?
The second was
Who's Ilya?
Harold.
Who's Harold?
Harold.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Harold Bancroft.
You're rich noble. You're
Yeah.
orphan girl. You're whatever Ilya is
Sister.
in Callisto, we are making a new campaign.
It's a noble background.
No, that will be a one-shot I one-run day. It will be the group of
One-run
misfits
day.
that you guys have left behind in Wildemount getting together.
Wait for
And
that
we
one.
will draw lots for who gets to play Lily because
It's everyone.
Everyone plays Lily. Lily's a team character.
Everyone plays every character. Every decision is made
Yes,
by group
it's
by vote.
team. It's by vote.
So wisdom check
Which,
2 or
Yeah,
animal handling.
no,
Where'd
because
my
this
Tasha's
isn't
go?
this isn't animal handling anymore. This isn't an animal. This is another person.
Okay, fair.
So this is wisdom
Just
to see how.
persuasion.
Okay, no, it was wisdom
Okay.
to like how you would go about trying to teach it.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Callisto learns in your bear form. You can communicate with him, though it's more archaic. Actually, no, because there's the whole rule about communicating wild shape. We got to define that rule. You pretty well teach him like good angles to go at from a bear to still protect your neck and vital organs, ways to claw. And we'll say that because it's a wild shape and it's not permanent health points, as long as you're okay with it, he'll practice on you.
That's fine. I have
As long
17,
as you consent. Consent is
19.
key.
19 free health points.
So throughout the 3 hours you can wild shape now,
3 hours.
you sit below deck and have a training session with Callisto, and he's not battle ready yet. But you
Warrior.
think that like if somebody tried to like pick on him or he'd know how to actually properly fight for a bear his size.
Okay.
He does do some substantial damage over the 3 hours to you, probably enough to make you almost revert, but that's over 3 hours.
Okay.
Fucking good ass roll. Anything anybody else would like to do tonight?
Just continue.
Yeah, I roll a 19 on what doesn't count.
That's how
Just
it goes
continue
sometimes.
copy.
Actually, I was gonna try to learn Sylvan, but Mistress is busy, so
I'll
I think
find
X is gonna
Roderick.
start making star charts.
Okay. Val?
I'll find Roderick and just start asking questions.
About? We won't roleplay it, I'll just give you the sped up version.
A little bit more about Cord, like what I need to do if I'm really a champion of Cord. And then mainly about more history of the revelry and what he and Maurice got into, what Zantaro was up to, all that shit.
I'm going to drop you one little bit of lore here in the DMs.
Zantaro.
Had a lot of time to burn.
He will pretty much tell you for the whole champion of Cord thing that to follow the path you're on, that there's no book definition of like, oh, do this, that, and the other. Like, if Cord comes to you and points you in a direction, go in the direction he points you towards. But there isn't like, oh, here's a beginner's guide to champion of Cord. It's like he's interested in your future because of XYZ, and so he wants to use that for probably his gain as much as yours. Background of the revelry, he will tell you that basically what he already said, like the revelry is still a place for people of freedom, though other people have come in and perverted it. And
Well, more about him and Maurice
Okay.
and Zantaro specifically.
sorry, I didn't have this pre-typed out to copy and paste.
Surprised, because you've been asking me to ask about Zantaro.
I have it in a different context, but to answer this question, it wouldn't be the right lore drop. It'd answer too much.
I asked whatever question I need to get that lore drop now.
I asked the specific question, please.
While he's typing all that shit out,
Yes.
Yeah.
you can check out WWF, who we are doing a fundraiser for to keep quads climbing. Or you can go check out Sugar Beat Ice, who just sells dice. If you want dice for the holidays. And jewelry, like dice-related jewelry. She's really cool.
Also,
And
if you'd like
also-
to, DM me your Spotify Wrapped, and I'll rate your music.
Rate the fact that every single one of my top 5 songs is from Lord.
Nice. A Lord fan would have never guessed.
He rated
All top
9.
5 of my songs are from this Irish Dublin band named Chewed on Tinfoil. Because
It's
I
funny.
listen to them a lot practicing for Mistress.
Which is
Really?
funny because they're
That's
not your
cool.
number one band. And
No,
it doesn't make
they're
sense
not.
to me.
Mine is all rappers. Do you want to know which ones? I'm
I
so
realize that's going to lead to more questions that you'll ask, but
Zentoro, Lilac, Maurice, and Maurice.
oh shit!
He's got a twin!
Sorry, Roderick
It's
and Maurice.
too. It's a Mary Kate and Ashley. It's a switched up birth scenario. Wait, it's a
Roderick
Parent
snap-
Trap scenario.
Yeah, Roger
Um,
snaps his fingers and seeming drops and spitting image.
Oh my gosh, my top artists.
I keep the disguise
My top artists are
to
Jack Harlow, Denzel Curry,
draw
Amine, Coda the
attention
Friend,
away
and
from
Tyler
Oh,
the Creator.
did you just say Denzel Curry?
I did. He's my
My
number
boy
2.
listens to Denny?
I
Guys,
listen to him a lot.
we're playing D&D.
I do.
I know, but
So
he's
we are
typing.
we are killing time.
He's
And
typing.
he's done. You can move on.
Taboo is the album.
Taboo is the album that I started listening to him on, but Zoo is just so good.
It is. I've listened to Taboo on repeat so much. I truly.
It's a good storytelling album.
It's honestly, yeah, it's a good narrative, and even like listening to the songs on their own, it's just solid. Sumo, Black Balloons, Cloud Cobain, Perks, Vengeance. Ooh, I love Vengeance.
Okay, so
This is good.
what you guys doing? Is it everybody
Oh,
going
we're
to bed?
talking about Denzel Curry. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go to bed.
So, the night goes without incident. Anything? Soul, you're up for the next day.
Cool. Nothing bad could happen. D10. 4.
Okay. As you wake up and get on the deck of the ship, Mistress, if you'd like to make your cooking roll for the day. As you get up, you now are entering the start of the Mother Sai Reef. Doesn't mean much besides travel is slowed here a little bit as the ship curves in and out of separate reefs. And you can tell that this crew is not used to navigating the Mother Sai Reef. They won't get anywhere within danger, but they are taking some, they're just trying to navigate their path. Whatever you help cook today is phenomenal. Around about 3:30, off to the starboard side, which I forget what side it is, I just know it's the side of a ship.
It's the right side because port and left both have 4 letters.
That is the way that I remembered it also.
You know? Thank you.
Your boy got his license to drive a boat in Maryland when he was 8 years old.
Well, the good news is you pilot a boat, not drive it.
Listen, bud. I got my license, but it doesn't mean I know the fucking terminology.
That was
just
the
tells me-
realest
Listen,
thing. That was the realest thing I've ever heard anyone say. I could just imagine. Hey, just listen, bud.
You do see about probably about a couple 100 feet away. It's low tide in the reef, which is making time or navigation a little harder. You do see the top half of the back half of a ship sticking up from the water.
I show the ship my back half.
Whoa.
It looks Everybody make a perception check.
I guess I can do that. Sure.
I'll think about it.
That is not with advantage.
So 11. Collection.
Average 10.
Create
Wow, Val, where are these rolls coming from?
Don't ask me.
How are you not just rolling 9s?
It's gonna come back and bite me. I promise.
You're going to start rolling 9s. Your next roll, go ahead and roll me a d20. It's a 9.
Actually, it's an 11.
Actually, it's an 11, but whatever.
Nope.
No,
I would have
literally pooped in my pants had that been an 11.
fully pooped.
I would have.
I would have. I would have had Dookie in my underwear.
Mistress, you're the only one
Wait,
that
you guys
notices.
don't have duty
Actually,
in
no.
underwear?
Mistress and
I
Val.
start off every game with that.
Hi.
Part of the ship that you see looks like it's been here for at least a little bit. Like, it looks well weathered, but the sails on it you notice aren't where they should be. They're actually near the bottom. Like, a similar style to anybody who has, or to at least Val, who has seen an airship before.
Okay.
So it looks like it might have crashed into the reef.
Is there? Where do they put names? Is there a name on the
air
butt?
It's
Not from the butt is facing straight up in the air. So, or like, you know,
What
at a
is the
slight angle.
freaking butt of a ship?
Aft?
Stern.
ass. Rudder.
I don't know. The back half of the ship. We all know what we're saying. None of us know boating terminology. We don't have Travis Willingham's.
It's
Sailing
face
guide
down,
to
ass up, guys. That's
Yes.
the technical term.
That is okay. What are you guys doing? Investigate. Keep going.
I don't want to get fucked with no ghost airship.
Also, we are at a great disadvantage underwater.
What are we, adventurers?
Yeah.
I will say you
Sounds
could probably
hard.
walk to it and stay on the reefs because of low tide.
I'm not trying to
How
get my
close-
foot all cut up by coral.
How close can we get?
On the ship, if you curve around this reef, you could probably park or like anchor the ship probably about 200 feet away from the ship.
If y'all
You wanna
would
check it
allow
out?
me- I was about to say, if y'all
Yeah.
would allow me 2 hours, I'm curious.
What? 2 hours?
Then, can someone on the ship tell me how long we have until low tide is done?
Probably about 3 or 4.
What happens if you're underwater and you put on a ring of water walking? Does it just like shoot you to the top?
Shoot you out.
Yes.
I think you
well-
move up. It's it's said in the water walking spell. You move upwards at 60 feet per round.
Yes, that is what would happen. Though you can put the ring of water walking on and will it to not work, and then will it to work when you want it to.
Okay, cool. Because I have the ring of water walking. That's why I'm
Yeah,
asking.
no, you can. Since it's a ring, it works as a passive. You can will it to not work. I at least followed that. I prefer that rule of it instead of like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you can no longer swim because of a magic ring.
So we're gonna go ahead and check it out.
I'll check it out. I'm curious. You've
Alright,
piqued
fine,
the
I'll go.
wizard's curiosity. If someone could give me
Oh.
help action
Did
to
you-
investigate.
yeah, okay.
this.
Ping me when you DM me, or just tell me.
What's
We can get back to that later. I just wanted Twitch to know
Yeah.
what happened.
how perceptive with your investigations are you? Like on a scale of 1 to 10.
Who are you asking me?
On a scale of 1 to 10,
Yeah.
I'd say about an 8. I'd say about
yeah.
a +8.
Oh yeah,
I'll help you.
I'll help you then because I'm only. I feel like I'm only like a +3 on that scale.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
So wait, what is this?
Us assessing ourselves.
Investigating the ship?
Yes, I'll.
Or, no, is that what you were doing? I was trying to reply to Bo. And
Yeah,
listen.
yeah. We decide to go up to it, and I'll.
So as you
with-
approach, you see definitely what looks to be an airship that has just probably lost flight somehow and just crashed completely into these into the coral reefs here, destroying multiple of the reefs, but also just taking massive hull damage. You see pretty much like the front half is completely buried in this coral. It is very weathered, very rotten. It's if somebody wants to make a survival check to see how long it's been in the water, you can.
I'm good at those. Or all of them can do it.
We'll say with advantage to the 21. Probably a year to 2.
I was about to say. Cool.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's just all of them do it.
No, Mistress. I mean,
It's like 3 more. Well,
Did-
now I
did
know
you-
the exact year.
Did you come with us?
I was going to.
We're going as a group.
yeah. I
Let's
think
all the
the whole
homies
group went.
roll out.
That's cool. I didn't know everybody was coming.
Well, I mean, don't split the
Like
party.
everybody.
Yeah.
How structurally sound does it look? Like, can I climb inside it without it collapsing?
Yeah. You can see parts of it that you're like, I probably shouldn't touch that area, but most of the wood is still sturdy enough that you can get a decent footing, though very slimy and all that.
Is any of it underwater?
The part that's crashed into the coral reef would still be, but the parts that are like above it would be not underwater at the moment. You can see if you can get down to the front of the ship from below. Like maybe there's a passageway still there, but
So before we get into the ship, I'm going to hand out my special treats. And I'm going to hand a treat to Olidem, to Val, and to Exa. And you have 3 temporary hit points.
How many?
3.
If we eat it, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna try something.
How
well is my shadow step going to work for underwater?
not very well for the first 100 feet of ocean, unless you can like shadow step to and from coral reefs, and then you'd have to be on like the bottom to find a shadow to step into, because in reality you're kind of just in open air with sun above you, and they're like the first 100 feet of water is actually pretty clear around these reefs.
I'll just dive down outside of the ship and swim down around underneath it to see if there's a way in.
Outside, no, there is pretty much, you're like in the middle of a massive coral reef at low tide, so like you're standing at where the water meets. Make an investigation to see if you can find an area to drop down, actually.
Nope. Val's back, baby.
Can I... Hold on. Trying to figure out what beast I can change into.
If I can't find anything there, I'll ask everybody if they're alright with me climbing inside and climb inside and dive into the water inside the ship.
And you can swim because of your
Yes.
barbarianness. Hold on. Yes, I'm fine with that. Let me see what I can turn into.
I mean, I can breathe underwater too.
Half.
How are you breathing underwater?
Barbarian trait.
Nice.
It's
Have I seen a reef shark? I've probably seen a reef shark.
really one of the
We were
worst-
literally at a shark hunting festival when we first started this campaign.
Yeah, I know. That's why I
really one
probably
of the
could have
worst
done a
barbarian
giant
sunglasses, but it's come in handy a lot for this campaign.
Right. And in this setting, it makes a lot of sense.
It
Yeah.
really does.
crocodile. 20, 30.
Which I will argue is more important than just having being a super useful subclass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch into a reef shark.
Okay. Reef shark, you could probably navigate the reefs below, but it is tight.
Which it's gonna look like that.
Yeah, you're an shark.
Narwhal swimming in the ocean.
Causing a commotion because they are so awesome. Sorry.
Sorry.
You do see some open areas in the very front of the ship that were like torn away because of the reefs that you could probably crawl up into. One of the reasons you're able to do this is because reef sharks themselves are very slender, made
Yeah,
to
they're
navigate. Yeah, well, just IRL reef sharks are made to navigate the tightness of some reefs.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder where they get their name from.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Probably
you do see
they're
an opening at the bottom, though you don't know if anybody can get into this that's not in a reef shark form or some sort of smaller form. Though if you were to go up inside of it, you would see pretty much a room in complete and utter ruin. Make a perception check for me, and as a reef shark, you're wild shaped.
I'm well shaped.
Yeah, make a perception check for me, because you're like or investigation. Perception. You're
Can I,
just looking at the room.
can I help her with that?
Are you below within her in the tiny reefs? Oh, she transformed you too, right?
No.
No. I've transformed and gone with him.
Oh.
I thought she was inside the bottom of the ship. My bad. Because
Yeah.
I climbed in the ship and dove in the bottom.
Oh yeah. You were able to find it. Between the two of you, make it. It is very low light in here. Even with your dark vision, it is hard to see. The water kind of adds that extra filter. But make a.
So
I would say the
am
two
I-
of you there. One of you make investigation with advantage.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Soul.
on a scale of 1 to 10,
Yes, sir.
Make
and-
you.
investigation's a -1 still.
You were gonna make an investigation for the top of the ship, correct? With all of them helping
Yes, sir.
you. Make that.
Alrighty. Advantage investigation.
There you
Nice.
go, Trey. There you go. You were about 20 minutes early, but you
With
called
an
it.
11, 8, and 9. Yep.
You called it. I
Um,
want to see a Snapchat of the pea stain.
Soul, you notice similar graviturgy runes very, very faintly around some of the like borders and like the I forget what they're called, but the main parts of the ship, like the long beam that goes underneath. And on some of the sails, you notice like sun-worn and faint, but runes that would resemble graviturgy magic.
I call over Axa when I find them, and I'm like, "Your people need to get it together."
As for the rest of the top of the ship, it looks like this top has been picked clean by other people over the years.
Mhm.
Not much inside of it. Val, with an 11, you guys don't find much, though at the bottom, it looked like wood at first. You do see a metal box, about a foot by a foot cube box that seems to be slightly rusting.
I'll swim over to whatever Mistress is poking with her snout and pull it out. And just
Okay.
kind of pat the shark on the head and go, "Good job, you found something."
That you do.
Thanks for the assist.
Is there anything else?
Was there any, like, I know this is all underwater, but was there any notes that were on, like, not paper, but what's the thing that doesn't dissolve in water?
I don't know.
Vellum? I don't remember.
Nothing like that. It looks like there might have been some things hanging on walls, maybe like a map or something that degraded. Some other weird, like, pedestals and stuff that seem to have also, like, you don't, like, probably the controls for the airship, because it's not just your normal ship. Up here that also looked to be, like, most of this room just got completely and utterly trashed. Also, I should note, in this room, sorry, this should have been a point of order, you do notice 3 skeletons. At the bottom, one, like, stuck to the wall with, like, barnacles growing on him and keeping him to the wall. And
Good to know.
one like fell outside and it's just a pile of bones at the very bottom, and
dancing.
one that's kind of caught on one of the center consoles.
Uh,
Purely vibing.
Can I find any, like, armor or remnants of clothing that may have fallen off of them or still attached?
Not with that 11 investigation. If you'd like to make a specific one for that, I'll let you. But
Yeah, I'll investigate the bodies just to see if I can find any kind of identification.
yep.
Anything I can bring back to Exa and see if he can.
Are the bodies humanoid?
They're humanoid. It's really hard to tell from bone structure straight out. One looks semi-orcish, The other two just look too plain to tell. Like, if you had them in light and somebody who was like knew a lot of biology, like Exa maybe, could tell the different bone structures between an elf and a human, but with all the flesh removed, it's kind of hard. Like, you don't have pointy skeletal ears.
No, those are cartilage.
Yeah.
Well, yours are.
Wow.
Have ear bones.
Okay. That's fair.
So, anything identifying the three people?
With an 18, not necessarily. You find some cloth that looks like it has greatly degraded over the time underwater. It just looks to be like a bland purplish color.
I'll grab it.
Actually, it really just looks black underwater, but when you bring it up into the light, it will be a bland purplish color. It looks like part of a robe. There's the, like I said, the 1 foot by 1 foot metal box, and that's about it you really see. There's no, like, stars engraved to their skulls or anything.
Okay. I was looking for, like, maybe pieces of leather that had insignias on them that hadn't degraded yet. Or...
No, not down here. Didn't look like whatever these people were wearing, it was armor. Probably just casual clothing.
I'll give Mr. Shark a shrug and point topside.
I'll bob my head up and down. Shake my head, yes.
Whoa. Oh God, she's attacking him!
Poke him with my horn.
I'd like to rage.
Okay.
Do I need to make like an athletics check to climb back up?
Yes, you do, and
Can I assist him? Like,
not
push
really.
him up?
Not to climb.
Yeah.
Well, not to climb, but to, like,
You're
push.
Fine. It is, like, part of it's swimming, and you get up to the top, and you get to that point where, like, it's really hard to swim because you're so confined in this hallway that it's a lot of, like, grabbing, like, what used to be doorways and, like, a chandelier, but they're just so covered in, like, this wet algae that you're really having to grip, but you are able to climb on these areas and push yourself up. And the just sudden satisfaction you get as you, like, climb and you instantly transition from breathing water to normal air is very nice, and it gives you a little bit of a chuckle as you think back to only a couple months ago.
Yeah, I think about the water breathing potion I went and bought immediately and then threw overboard when I learned I could do this. And I'll keep an eye out. Like, I won't jump into any rooms, but I'll keep an eye out on the way back up just for anything that I might want to grab and take up for people to look at.
But we grabbed the chest, right?
Yeah, I grabbed it.
Okay.
Nothing that, like, screams, this will be great. Make an investigation check on your way up to see if there's anything that would... Alright. Actually, 1 second, let me pull up this for your 18 while investigating the bodies. I will say you do find, in some of the leather cloth, you do find a small bag, because of the 18, that did have 2 pearls in it.
And a 12 for the way up.
Nothing that would stick out to you. Like, the arcane runes that might be above doors or other things wouldn't really grab your eye, especially as faded as they are. There isn't anything loose that's like, oh, look, here's a stone tablet with shady inscription on it.
Right.
I'd like to make an investigation check with the help of Soul, who knows about magic, to see if there's anything that I would recognize.
Go ahead.
I'll help you. Or, you want me to look? I already...
Well, he wants
I'm
to...
looking at Exa specifically would recognize, and I'm just going by the fact that Soul knows about magic, that he should be able to help me.
Yeah, and I know about these ships. And
So we'll know what to call out to you to look for. 21. You do notice a couple things that are quite familiar. The overall design of the ship is made in a mocking image, and not so much as to make fun of, but to emulate the flying ships of this area. the runes are definitely something that shouldn't be as well done, but it is a way of conversion, and you do notice some what the rest of the party views as just like some slight metal inlining or like screws that would work as conduits that were very slyly placed into there. It does.
We're so bad at this.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think we figured it out by like the 15th try.
No, this does not seem to be the integration of the other thing. This just seems to be a regular one that came upon something that you can't tell why the ship crashed, but it seems something forced it to, instead of a mistrial.
That might be worse. That's more worrying for us. We can see if there's anything I can take and use for myself.
The top of the ship has been picked clean. And actually, funny enough, you're not far from Fellowin.
That would be interesting if I remembered what Fellowin was.
Where you found the item.
Oh, okay.
The Mask of Many Faces one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The little glass vial.
When I get back up top, I'll give Exa the bag of pearls and the stone chest. I'll give Soul the cloth.
Stone chest to open?
It is
some kind of chest.
It is a metal chest that looks to be made out of some sort of dark metal. Of this, like, probably steel or some sort of that with slight rusting on it. There is a latch in the front.
This was about all we found. Mistress poked that out of the rubble. There were 3 bodies. Couldn't really tell if they were elvish or human or what they were, but I rummaged around in their bones. He just kind of shrugs like that's normal, and I found these and dropped the pearls in your hands.
You have 2 pearls worth 100 gold each.
Found this bit of cloth, Soul. I don't know if you can like mend it or if it has anything on it. I don't know. There wasn't a lot, so I just grabbed what I could see.
If there was information... Oh wait, cloth from their clothing?
I don't really know what it's from.
If there's not anything to put together, I can't create things. But I can finish. It's limited. It's a cantrip. Exa, if you have no use for those might be helpful for some spell components for me.
Yeah, I'll pass the pearls over to Soul, but I don't have any use for them. I am going to open the chest. Well, first I'm going to try to open it, I suppose.
Wait! I saw this in a book. I'll check it for traps. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, roll an investigation check.
First I'll check for traps, because I'm not that stupid.
Right.
It's my Fearbulk magic to detect magic.
You... When the chest is closed, you detect no magic.
Do you detect traps?
There is no traps. It does not appear to be trapped, Soul.
Alright, I would like to try to open it, because he didn't say there was a lock on the latch.
Nope, it's just a latch. So you flip the latch open, and as you press it open, Mistress, you do get a faint bit of magic from the inside of the chest. But Exa...
an item inside the chest, or literally inside the inner lining of the chest?
The inner lining of the chest.
Okay.
Exa, what you see when you open is another layer of metal on the inside, which you'd probably be able to guess is lead, and then you see a cushion that recesses down into the chest in a nice, vibrant pink color, and sitting in the middle of the chest, you see a slowly pulsating, what looks to be pinkish gem, and it has 3 metal rings around it.
I like it pulsating.
I would like to pick it up with my bare hand.
So,
well known sterling decision making.
Your bare hand? You cast polymorph and...
Let me pull up these notes.
I mean,
So, is everybody around Exa when he does this?
Yeah, most likely. I've got to detect magic.
Yep.
Nah.
Handed it to him.
You sense no direct magic from what Exa picks up.
Okay.
Or I should say what Exa touches. As Exa touches the gem, you all hear a sudden snap of the 3 metal rings shattering.
Okay.
And you see Exa's form almost in an instant, probably over about 2 seconds, completely and utterly unravel and get drawn into the gem.
Can I try and grab Exa in the process?
You don't have time.
Stop him?
This happens, like I said, like over 2 seconds, but by the time you notice, his body's already about halfway gone. You can try if you want to make a dex.
Yeah, I'm still gonna try and grab.
Congratulations, you have a pair of legs.
Still gonna try and grab whatever's left. Dex check.
Yes, and you do notice that X's metallic band that he wears around his arm falls and planks against the ground. You do manage to, like, grab his foot, but it still unravels in your hand. Exa, you find yourself
You
lost.
ever watch that part of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Where,
Yeah.
Edward's brother just, like, unravel. It's like that, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. Might be the inspiration for it, who knows. Exa, you find yourself lost in a void. A very familiar void. A terrifying
come on,
void.
This ain't cool.
To you, seconds pass and you're in panic. Then minutes, hours, days. But as you're in this, you eventually start pressing against the boundaries, and there are none. You start to go farther. The void no longer necessarily contains you, but is still a sort of sphere, which you are kept inside. As your consciousness explores the surrounding areas, you see your friends standing frozen around you. You are somehow inside and outside of the crystal. And you start to see things slowly bubble outward of the crystal. You feel weird. You gain an understanding. Things that were kept from you before, things that you now just know. You probe the area around you, and the void makes more sense than it did before. To the rest of you outside the crystal, you see
What the fuck?
you see the gem slightly hover out of the box. Over about 10 seconds, it goes to about a mid-chest position, and as it's doing so, you see a form bubbling outwards. And they start taking shapes. There's a heart that forms around the crystal, and then strands of muscle and bone and sinew.
I
And
pull my greatsword out and take a step back.
the fibers begin to interlock, the blood vessels begin to connect. You start to see blood like dripping onto the floor as it's being made just as fast as the body is. And within about 10 seconds from the time that Exa fully disappeared, you do see a brand new, naked Exa standing in front of you.
Oh my gosh, so that's what that looks like.
So Kendall.
He's Kendall.
That is a
Kendall
good...
was slightly more buff now.
You do have a... I was about to say, you do have slight control over this, Exa. Are you staying a Kendall?
He is staying a Kendall. He likes his sexlessness, but he is more buff now.
You do see a slight gain in muscle tone to Exa. And Ben, you're about to get a big DM.
The big DM, as they say.
Also,
You
X
couldn't
is stands up and immediately just pukes all over the floor.
Oh, and you also have two levels.
No, the actual fuck is this?
You also have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah,
Sure.
that makes sense. That does make sense.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't sleep for those 1,000 years.
I was just glancing wildly between everybody, going, "Is nobody else shocked about this?"
I'm in stunned silence.
I fucking hate it in there. That was massively uncomfortable.
I poke at the.
Let me cast Identify first.
I mean, if we're honest, it's not too weird.
What?
That's not weird. What have you seen? Don't tell me what you've seen. I don't want to know.
What?
You don't want to know what I've seen.
What?
What you've seen.
Feywild's pretty crazy.
I don't know
Um,
you, and I don't know if I want to.
I love that guy so much.
You don't want to
Swims away, new character.
see what Mistress have seen when this isn't
Possible
weird.
orders. Nope.
Your bracelet
love
is still
to
on
see
the
what
ground,
you
by the
see.
way.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick that up.
I'll cast
As Exa picks up his bracelet, it moves around his arm in a way as if it's trying to reconnect to his body. And instead of forming a spear, it does drape over his chest and legs and other areas. And though he's still naked underneath, it forms a set of armor over him.
Oh my gosh, I was worried for a second. I thought you lost your armor.
Are you like? Are you reborn?
Yes. Give me a second. I have to read all this.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had to send the DM in 2 separate parts. Give him a second.
I'm so reborn. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Oh my gosh, that's the song. That's the first song of the EXO playlist. Come on, boys. What a good song. Well, it's alright. I like Kid Cudi. Wildemount Adventure. So.
So,
Yes. Also, I suppose I'm no longer technically Exa.
Exa?
you are,
I don't want
but
to name myself King because that sounds stupid.
you are, but you're not. You're still an Exa
She's
with just a
Exa
different.
personality.
You're Exa sentience, but
Yeah.
your body
Exa
is something
squared.
By this,
Do you
I
look-
mean,
does he look
I'm
the same?
now an armor artificer, as that fits Exa much better. But I couldn't do it when the campaign started because the book wasn't out.
Oh, interesting.
And I swapped my charisma and intelligence and my strength and dexterity.
different. Bye bye, Charisma Horror.
Interesting.
But Exa is still very much Exa, just in a slightly altered body.
Like I got upgrades, I guess. Like, upgrades.
Upgrades.
Upgrade.
So wait, what is Exa now? If not
Armor.
charisma horror?
He's an intelligence whore. Like
Just another smart guy.
Yeah, one of the other three you got. Like,
Slightly less. Still slightly less smart than Soul. Sorry. Oh, beautiful. That's actually cool.
I'm uncomfortable. I'm gonna go cry, guys. Can I get a hug? I hate it in there.
Oh. Exa.
yes, to all of you, 10 seconds has passed. Exa did just go through a couple years of panic in a split second.
Man, oh man.
What are you guys doing?
Freaking the dog out.
Reeling. I'm shocked. I'm asking. Well, unless no, he probably just went straight to his room. I'll give him space.
They're getting they're getting lore drops from Exa. Bo's posting lore drops from his backstory. It's going great. All the lore.
Our captain was a Viking, actually. We separated. We took turns. That's right.
Also, unrelatedly, we have to find the rest of the Typhon and probably beat the shit out of them.
Why?
Who's the
Quick question, do you want magic to keep existing?
Oh yes, very much.
And, we're gonna want to maybe beat the shit out of them.
No, what happened? Please elaborate. I don't deal in subtlety.
Our technology used to work by itself, but some absolute fuck decided they wanted to trade power for sustainability. So now it siphons off and destroys magic to make itself stronger.
It siphons off magic in general, like the well of Exandrian magic.
It siphons off specific magical locations and can eventually drain a whole world dry, which is what happened to my planet, and why we just float in space now.
Specific locations. Do you know where, like, probably not where any of that would be.
Ley lines?
Ley lines?
Which,
Like
so
here?
you would know, are just naturally occurring magical lines that run all throughout the entirety of the world.
Shitter. Do I know where any of these are? Can I make like a history check or a
I mean,
check?
technically, whenever you use detect magic, you can see them all around you. Like, it's just natural magic. It's
just
like druids draw off ley lines in their connection with the earth. Wizards train in their arcane runes to bend ley lines to their will. Sorcerers have innate magic, but warlocks and clerics are also like, you know, their deities grant them the power to bend these ley lines to cast the spells.
cool.
So you would know that, like, ley lines isn't a location, it's everywhere. But
Okay, yeah. What?
I was really hoping that would take like another 20 minutes so I could end the stream on X. It just turns into stuff, and we'll discuss it next time we come back.
So these... I don't know how to react. We wouldn't even know where to start with that. You said you don't remember where you came from. The only person we know might be from Typhon, if you shared it, is that Warforged in that boar.
That is a good question. We might want to go talk to her.
Yeah.
That being said, we don't need to find where I'm from. We only need to find the people that are here.
Which she is.
We can find the people that are here and take their technology from them. We should be fine. Well, you all should be fine. I will lose my ability to do anything, but whatever. What you gonna do, right?
You would know from that you wouldn't lose your ability to do stuff. That your little magic metal is its own mini, but as long as it keeps moving and isn't left in one place for substantial years, the magic around you won't be affected.
Alright.
Basically, when you guys came to this planet, you came with a smarter idea of, as long as you keep moving these generators around, you won't permanently hurt the planet. And you're only using enough to barely power your own fleet.
Yeah, alright, well, I guess we don't have to beat the shit out of them. Yeah, scrap everything I just told you. We'll be okay. As long as they don't get greedy. We should keep an eye on them. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, we have a lot of people to keep an eye on that.
I may have misunderstood what I was reading.
Yeah, I'll clarify anything.
It'd be nice if they were all one and the same.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Convenient, at least. But the world's a complex place. Existential crisis.
Yeah.
That bartender was in Port Zune, right?
Broken Bank.
Broken
Bank.
I was just looking like I don't understand any of this shit.
Hey, I barely.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I started understanding this from your point of view roughly 2 hours ago. For me, I've understood this for years. Oh shit, X is like 6 now. Well, no, because that's always been his body age.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you have a grasp of the arcane in a way?
Yes, I do know.
It's always been beyond me. I've never had an interest in it. He just kind of shrugs, like, I'll take your word for it on everything. It's like trying to explain, quantum physics to an 8-year-old. I know what math is. It exists.
But once you start adding... Yeah.
I would like to grab a spear and a shield from... I assume our guards have an extra spear and shield.
Yeah, you can grab a basic weapon. But
I need those now.
Need those now.
I'm probably not going to end up using my spear, but
what are you guys doing?
We'll head back on the ship, I assume. And I'll. What time is it?
It's about 3:30 when you found this. Probably spent like an hour here. No, not even. Like 30 minutes here, so 4.
4. Before that, I would have liked to start trying to enchant the bands.
Oh, okay. You're doing your own first?
I'll do my own first.
You can do multiple at a time, by the way, because it just takes a first level slot per day, so you could do 4 per day if you want to drain yourself at the end of them.
What are you enchanting the friendship bracelet with?
I'm enchanting the friendship bracelets with my own little thing. While I'm enchanting mistresses, like before this happens, I'll tell her this is just so it kind of will bring us closer. It's so we can always know how each other are, basically. Connect us. Man, I hope nothing weird happens to Exo, am I right? Does he keep his? Or did he no, it disappeared, right?
Does it fall off?
Would
get
his
sent into the-
clothes would have fallen off?
No,
Do I
I
have
think my
the
clothes
one?
fell off my body.
no, everything Exo was wearing, besides like actual equipment, like the clothes he was wearing also got unraveled.
Well, I guess I gotta
What
make
if
another one.
What if I say I
Oh,
enchanted
no, sorry.
before?
His bracelet, I would allow his bracelet to not be.
Yeah, that's the only
Sorry,
thing.
I was reading Bo's DM and trying to comprehend that at the same time and completely forgot about that.
It's all
What
right.
about the message coin?
No, that was magic. It would have stayed.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just thinking.
So yeah, to retcon, in the few hours I would have enchanted mine, mistresses and X's before he did that, and then it would have been magical, so it wouldn't have left. And then afterward, I will enchant Bo and all items.
So what does it do
And
now?
So what it does, I'm so glad you asked. It is called a checkup band. And what it is if you and another friendly creature you could see are wearing these bands within 100 feet of each other, you're magically aware of each other's current number of hit points and condition. So it's just an in-game way of like meta.
It's an in-game metagame.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Cute.
obviously, we know that I have a total of 44 hit points, but like in game,
And I wouldn't necessarily, it's like, oh, you have 44 on your hit points. It's like, oh, you're 100%. Oh, you're 60%. Oh, you're 20%. Like,
yeah.
it's more so of like just a way to like, give the people around you a slight aura of.
So if I tap
like
it twice, does it
common
vibrate
magic item.
twice to everyone else? So like we can do like.
No, that would be a second. That would be a second level enchantment.
Okay.
It'll be more.
Yeah, that
I
would
can-
be a dildo.
Are these
Yeah, I
likeable?
was about to say, you really want to? Wow. Okay,
Would you
Mister.
enjoy a magical dildo?
He made us all lifeless, guys.
If you insist, I can probably enchant something for you, but
You
I-
enchant
You as
fire
well?
beams.
no
It
problem.
was really sweet.
No problem. I can probably work on it to increase range or do what you said to do in the upcoming days, but I think that's a good start.
Mistress, what
Where's
did
the
you
second
make?
piece?
What'd you make these bracelets out of? Metagaming pigeon leather?
Retroactively, because they're being enchanted, it's dragon leather from one of the dragons you killed.
Oh, okay. That makes. Yep.
Yeah,
Why not?
Dude, wasn't it dragon leather to begin with?
No, it was elk.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought it was dragon.
but
Yeah, it was elk that I had killed.
I'm the god here or something like that.
God.
Or something like that.
Or something like that. Would elk leather be able to be enchanted? Is that why, or is it just to make it like
Technically,
So,
with the components you're using, it would be able to, but I'm just saying dragon because, it's cooler.
dragons. I like
Why not?
elk.
'Cause,
Feels
it's cooler.
More druidic.
It's
Druidic.
dragon is
Right.
more sturdy,
Accepting.
yeah, accepting and sturdy.
True. Hey, in this party, we're all accepting
We're
I
all
made-
accepting of this vibe check.
of this vibe check, this checkup band, this vibe checkup band. I made the item as a homebrew item in D&D Beyond. So how do you
Friendship bracelet.
You can publish it.
if I publish it? All right.
Yeah,
I'll
you have to
change the
publish
name to I'll change the name to friendship bracelet.
Well, now that it does something, yeah.
Yeah.
Why do I have 69 hit points? I don't have 69 hit points.
it. Nice.
Nice.
I don't, though.
Shit.
It's check
I
off
wish if I rolled a max of 8 on my next level, technically. Yeah. 8 plus 3, yeah.
You gotta
Why
do
do I
that.
have-
Alright, who's ready for me to roll for my max HP?
Right now.
Yes,
Yep.
I had it
Why?
as good as my previous max HP. So it's
Because you could lose health here.
yes, it's 68. Plus my con mod, which is 2 times my level, which is 7. So plus 14 plus another 8 from my first level hit points. So plus 22.
A wild change.
Holy shit!
How many
It's a
now?
lot of aids.
That's how it's done, kids.
How many did you
Hey,
gain?
I
nice.
gained 9 hit points.
That's
Nice.
fucking phenomenal.
Jesus. Since it is 11, Ben? Why'd you make the change?
It made more sense. We talked about it, and
Yeah, it made more sense for my character. Like I kind of wanted to do this originally, but since it wasn't published, I didn't want to.
we had it had to be official rule. So
Oh, right.
once it was official, he was like, "Do you mind?" And I was like, "Give me like 3 sessions to make it somewhat story driven, and I can do a lore drop." But I agreed. It made more sense for what Exit is.
for.
Yeah.
So you're an armor artificer now?
Yeah,
Nice.
I took the
Iron
Guardian, Guardian specialization.
Which
You took the
one?
what?
I took the melee specialization.
Okay.
Nice. That's cool.
Just make sure you update D&D Beyond Thieves.
Yeah, I will do that after I finish writing all the discussion posts for my class, which are due tomorrow at noon. Actually, I think
Okay. Ow. That was my knee popping.
Yeah. Who are we gonna raid? I hope you guys all enjoyed the
Um,
stream. Yeah, he's gonna be Iron Man.
Jess is probably done.
Oh, do we want to
I
do?
won't truly be Iron Man until 10th level when I can replicate my the boots of wings
Is
and I
Co-
can have rocket
Is
and then I
Cody?
will truly be Iron Man.
Sure. Well,
Cody's also if we want to do him. Yeah, my vote's for Dad.
I mean, I'm sure it is. You've been spending a lot of time with them.
I mean, I was probably gonna go play some Siege with them.
Okay. We'll go raid Cody then.
Yeah.
Hope you guys all enjoy.
Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night,
Good
everyone.
night.
See everyone Tuesday.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing Pummel Party, which one I'll see you on Saturday. Because I don't have that game.
That's fine. Probably not though.
Good night.
Good night.
Neat.